Elfpire popped in and said, "You guys talking about Greta Thunberg?" I'm like, "Yeah," and like, she's still doing everything that she was doing, only she's not a cute little girl anymore. I'm like, "Yeah, we know. I mean, she wasn't that cute when she started. Let's be real."
I mean, if you're into people with Down syndrome, it's pretty cute.
Yeah. See, I was trying to avoid saying something like that, but yeah.
Like, most people think she has it. She kind of has the look.
There's something going on. That's all we know. Oh, what am I trying to do? I just did something. Come on, brain. Fucking work for me, please. Alright, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Eva, I can't see anything. You're not gonna see anything. It's on starting soon.
Oh, did you see the Gwen post I quote tweeted today?
Oh, no, I haven't been on Twitter. Hold on.
Oh, here, I'll send it. So it's 3, right? Chibi
Right.
Reviews makes this one, which is a post I retweeted a couple days ago. And then that Tactical Templar guy retweets him with this. The sexualizing a character from a children's cartoon like a Gwen from Ben 10 will always be disgusting and weird. Even on the internet, I feel more people would agree with my stance. I do not believe this should be normalized, bragged about, or accepted by civilization. I do like chibi reviews, even if we vehemently disagree on this weird degenerate shit. One day I hope he abandons the path of degeneracy and gets right with God.
Yeah, I don't know if he's
so I just had
aware
to
of this,
reply to
but people have been sexualizing Gwen 10 since Ben 10 came out, and even so much so that Gwen 10 was not originally meant to be Ben 10's cousin. Gwen was actually going to be just a classmate on some kind of like summer trip, freaking scholastic trip or whatever. That was it, and it was actually Gwen and Ben were going to be a romantic interest couple. Like, that's how it was originally written, and you can look it up and you can fact check it, and you're all gonna fucking come back and realize that I'm right. But
and they just never
it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, they didn't really. There was clearly several episodes where they were still operating on that original concept, and not the fact that they're cousins.
But I just replied to him with the people have sexualized Gwen 10 longer than some people have been alive.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny too that picture. I've literally been sent that. Unsolicited by people before. I get sent a lot of Gwen stuff because red hair.
Oh, here, I'm starting.
Oh, me too.
Hi, chat. I hope everyone's having a good day, good night, good evening, whatever time it is for you. And yes, my bots are fighting. I will continue to allow the bots to fight.
That's adorable. Hold on, there's 2 of you on screen. There we go.
The Fuji
they had like
and me.
a Discord. Yeah, the Fuji. I forgot what they were called. Baked Buddhist, thank you for the 2.
Baked Buddhist also sent me a 2 and a bunch of orange hearts.
Yep, that's exactly. It was 6 orange hearts.
And then
So
thank you, Magma Fox says, "Hoi hoi, made it on time. How's the day been, and what's in store for the Lawtism?" I'm surprising Ava with some stuff.
Yeah, no, I woke up this morning with a cluster headache. Went to go back to bed to try and sleep it off. Woke up maybe, 20 minutes before streams was supposed to start. And then told them that, hey, my chat needs to pick it up. I only saw 1 suggestion this week in the Lawtism suggestions chat. Oh, thank you, Magma Fox, for being a Jarl. Wow, for 17 months. Hoi hoi, cannot forget about the Keebler. How dare you?
And before stream, we were just talking about the fact that some people are apparently upset that Twitter people sexualize Gwen Tennyson.
Yeah.
And I had to just point out that people have sexualized Gwen Tennyson longer than some of you people have been alive.
For a lot of people, Gwen was like people's like neuron activation awakening. Hey, I like girls moment.
Yeah.
For me, it was actually Kevin Levin. I love his OG design. It's so cute.
I never was a huge fan of Kevin Levin.
I mean, look, again, I hate him as a character. I liked his design.
Oh, I like him as a character in the sequel series Alien Force, I think.
Yeah, no, dude, okay, seriously? I don't know what the fuck, like, they decided to change, like, who changed the writing in Ben 10, but in Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, older Kevin, who's, like, buddies with Ben, such a fucking cool character. Love that character. But I don't like the design as much.
To this day, though, there's a joke they tell in the series that I still do not... I get it, but I don't get it. And it's the one where Kevin's talking to Gwen, and he's like,
I know the one.
Fawning over his car. It says,
Yeah.
You have to treat a car like you treat a woman. And she's like, go on. I'm like, I don't...
No.
I get the
I love when he goes, no, I sense
that
that made a mistake of some kind.
Yeah, since I've made a mistake of some kind. It's like, I get the joke to a degree, but I also don't, because Kevin treats his car like an absolute goddess and freaks the fuck out whenever anything happens to it.
Yeah, there's entire compilations on Kevin and his car in Ultimate Alien. It's amazing. I was just watching one the other day, actually. Because it's just freaking out. Like, every time his car, they just I remember there's an episode where, like, they're finding an alien that, like, ages people and things up, like, dramatically. Ages up Kevin to where he's an old man, so he can't even drive. And so he has to let Ben drive. And it's a fucking riot. And at the end of the day, the fucking car gets hit with this fucking time beam, and it ends up becoming like a rust bucket, and Kevin loses his fucking mind. It's hilarious.
It's so good. I love his whole characterization in that series. It's great.
Oh, jeez. Aethel, welcome to the chat. Hello, Elfwoman. I had to take apart my PC due to having PCU issues. I'm now on an old 500 watt. I forgot they even made them that low. I haven't gone below 800 for my power supply for a hot minute.
But chat. I guess we're gonna start here. Ava has it pulled up, I guess.
I do have it pulled up.
All right.
In my life.
Okay, we are here at the MommaOcco Brewing Company parking lot. Everybody say hi. Hello, hello. And there's a police force around our place right now. Let's take a look at this gentleman over here.
Alright, so I want to go back a little bit. This is how he starts with it. He says there's a police force surrounding his place. And
yeah, that was one cop.
Around our place right now.
By the bushes.
Let's take a look.
There's a cop.
That's one guy at a patio. Not even on your property. What's happening?
We are surrounded right now by police.
Why is he so amped up? Like, I see the title, right? But, like, I'm immediately coming into this going, why are you so concerned about this cop? Like, if he was there causing trouble or anything, I'd understand. But he's on a patio in the next property. Like, I can't even see his face. He's so far away. So what the fuck's going on?
So, very, very much credit to Code Blue Cam here. He is actually about to give us a little bit of history on who this guy is and why he's so amped.
Yeah, he's like really like he's ready for a fight. It's weird.
And thank you, Internet Zen. Wait, Twitter people are upset about Gwen getting oogled. Really? How new are these people? They're very new. I've always had the opinion that Western Lolly Show is like more prevalent and more accepted than Eastern.
Yes, no, absolutely, it always has been. I mean, look at Raven, look at Starfire, look at Gwen, look at all these are characters that are canonically under the age of 18, and yet we oogle the shit out of them all the time, and it's not really a problem. Not the same way that they make the lolly discourse a problem.
Yeah. I'd also argue that like most Western fan comics end up being lolly show or lolly show adjacent, more so than Eastern doujins.
Yeah, I would say so too.
It's a fun conversation.
Ava, don't lie. You already have your own folder. No, I know. What I'm saying is, I have been sent enough Gwen art to make my own folder, but I don't have my own folder because I can just go into Discord and grab them.
Exactly.
Because that's where people send me that shit.
Let us continue.
At this gentleman over here.
This is Kirk, a man known throughout Minocqua for all the wrong reasons. And today is yet another day that he locks horns with his longtime enemy, Greg. But unlike the other times, today is going to end differently.
How long is this going to go on? My kid raising here is going to put up with this nonsense?
There you go. Okay. So we're on the other side of the road now. This is the house that the officer was at. And you can kind of see this is the guy here behind this little banner or fence or whatever this is.
Yeah, he's now across the street in the parking lot, and you can see part of the business that he was at over on the far right hand side in front of that SUV. And then that
we're in Minocqua.
Building is that's actually the patio where the cop was.
Yeah. So we're actually over in Minocqua, wherever that is.
Minocqua, okay. You know what? I actually had to look that up.
Dad over
like,
here
you can
jaywalking.
quit playing, but I'm gonna. Yeah. Also, well, that's no, yeah. This looks like an incorporated
there
part
may
of
be an
town, which means
intersection up here.
jaywalking. Well, jaywalking laws would definitely be present because you can see these industrial buildings and stuff back here. So this is commercially zoned. It's not like residential and stuff like that. Absolutely not. Yeah, I would be surprised to see someone get a jaywalking ticket in a residential area, but here you absolutely could.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're... I'm going to go over there myself.
Please don't.
This is getting so...
We're going to make sure that this is transparent and public because we don't trust the federal government anymore. You're part of a very big live stream at the moment.
Just so we're clear, if the police show up to your business, that's kind of like bad PR sometimes, but it's sort of whatever. If the feds show up to your business,
that's
fucking
business
luck.
ending. You know, you can twist like cop presence at your business. You know, there's some good PR people who could probably twist that into a good thing, actually get more people to visit your place. They thought we
were a little loud.
But when
there
the
was a bit of a
feds show
rowdy
up, sorry,
customer.
guess what? Yeah, exactly. But when the feds show up, you've done something so bad that you're going to be lucky if you have this location in 3 months. Like,
Yeah,
that's how bad is the feds showing up to your location to ask any questions is bad.
If the police showing up to your business are wearing suits, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Because, unfortunately,
think
you
those are
may be
feds.
great guys, but your president and your regime is not.
Great.
The
Here we
chaos
go.
begins around 5:20 p.m. on the evening of June 27th, 2025, after Greg Walker, the owner of Lakeland Times, calls the police in Minocqua, Wisconsin, following yet another
I'm just going to say it right now. This is all going to be a good warning to people who need to understand that there's a right way and a wrong way to engage in political discourse.
dispute with the owner of a neighboring business.
Also, like, they always do this thing. It's like, oh, you're being ordered here by President Trump. It's like,
No,
the
they're
president
not.
is not ordering individual feds on what to do.
No,
much
that's
less
not
to go
happening.
fuck with some dude in Minocqua, Wisconsin.
Yeah, but okay, it's Wisconsin. Okay, the fucking cheese state, guys.
Who, as we have already been like alerted to, the guy is a known name around town as kind of being problematic. The president is not specifically ordering the feds to come fuck with you.
No. Now, the cops might have called in the feds because you're getting that bad and it's getting to the point where, hey, the local PD can't actually handle how much this guy is breaking and violating laws, we need the feds to step in. That can happen, and that's probably what happened here. If these guys are feds, I don't know if they are.
Oh yeah, by the way, he runs a brewery, which probably tells you
of course.
where some of the problems might be coming from.
Yeah, that tells me so much.
Company's 48-year-old Kirk Bankstad. For the responding officer, this feud is nothing new, but he doesn't yet realize that this time, Kirk isn't alone.
Bankstad's over there in the thing. You see the woman in red, the guy in green. So I walk out and they say, "Hey, Walker, f*** you f***ing asshole. Make sure you call the police department or the sheriff, you thin-skinned." They're all over there. They're antagonizing me. Now, he has a criminal thing going on. There's bail here and everything. We're witnesses to a crime on him right now.
Okay. Was he...
Here's the thing, right? You are kind of a bitch a little bit. However, you're also correct, is that if you are a witness to a crime and an active case against him, he probably shouldn't be saying shit to you. Like anything.
No,
shouldn't even be saying hi.
Yeah, I will say, the first thing I'm like, okay, so he's called you names, who care? Then he gave the additional context, you know, I'm a witness. Yeah, this can be considered witness intimidation. This is incredibly stupid.
If somebody is a witness against you in a case, you don't even say hi
in a criminal case, and you're out on bail. This is dumb. This is, wow, okay. Okay, here
don't
we
even
go.
wave at him. You just
don't
you see him coming, you go to the other side of the street.
If you even see him, you look down and you look away, motherfucker. Like, seriously. Are you kidding me? Looney's Temperance, how's it going?
Yelling or just the
Nope, him. He started the whole thing. It was all Bankstad the whole time. Now it looks like he ran out of there. He's probably run away. That person, those people right there, that woman in the red, the guy in the green, the blonde, the guy holding his beer up, the other antagonizing me, all of them.
Okay.
Every one of them should be written a disorderly conduct, because I have every right to come to my building and not be harassed by a bunch of drunk people.
Okay. Did they come onto your property at all? Okay.
But they don't have to. He's got a criminal. We have a case right now, criminal defamation case.
Oh. Wait a minute. Criminal defamation case? I'm gonna have to look at Wisconsin and see how they do certain things.
MonmaOcco,
I mean, I know
Wisconsin.
there are some things that can constitute criminal defamation, but usually that's a civil tort. So, yeah, okay.
Here he comes.
Okay.
There he is.
I'll talk to you in a minute.
There he is. That's what he's been doing the whole time. And that guy right there that just walked out, the big guy in the green, him too.
This guy is a pussy.
They should all get together. They're filming it and everything. And it's beautiful. Hopefully it gets put on Facebook.
I'm sure it's being live stream right now.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
But we have a case, so I know the sheriff. I called the sheriff. He's already looking at disorderly conduct and bail jumping.
Okay.
Talk to the district attorney.
Okay.
He's not
Sounds good. I'm going to go pull up that stuff, and then I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to talk to them, okay?
Is this going to go on? My kid renting here has got to put up with this nonsense.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's what...
This. I'm going to go over there myself.
Please don't.
This is getting so...
I know. I understand your anger. That's why I'm here.
So here's the thing, right? I would kind of agree that any of these guys, sort of, in a vacuum, would look like they're sort of being a bitch about it. However, it's the fact that there's multiple people. Like, this cop isn't out here because one guy called the police. This cop is out here because, like, 12 or 13 different people called the police.
You have a group of people harassing multiple residents who live on the street. Or at least do business on the street. So, yeah, this is, this ain't good.
Yeah,
Why do they all sound whiny? They sound whiny because they are at their limit. I imagine this is probably something that has been going on consistently for weeks, if not months. Like legitimately. And at a certain point, people will fucking break. Someone in my chat knows what happened to me. Someone fucking made a keyboard cookie joke that was a little bit too much, and I actually, like, crashed out about it. Why? Because If there's no reason to it, but like the same joke's being made for months on end. Oh, you finally got me. This is probably similar. This has been going on. They've tried to ignore it. They try to be a man, quote unquote, but now it's reached a boiling point.
I can also understand this particular guy here more because this house next to the brewery, I believe, is being rented by his daughter. So he's not even pissed on his behalf. He's pissed, like, my kid lives next to this.
Yeah, no. This guy right here, this guy is filled with what I call righteous anger. He's doing this not because he's been accosted, but because someone he cares about has been accosted. And that's what's going to get someone to fight more than anything else. It's like, yeah, you can say what you want, you can do what you want to me, but that's my fucking daughter. You're going to die if you even look at her wrong.
And thank you, Internet Zen Master. Listen, Trump might be legendary for how petty he can be, but even the Orange Man isn't going to micromanage every slight.
Yeah,
He'd have no time for golf.
There's no way he could do it. Like physically, it's impossible. To send for Trump, they'd be like calling up individual agents. Hey, I need you to get to Wisconsin and bother this singular guy at this single street corner business. Like what?
Go fuck with this drunkard.
Guys.
That's why I'm here.
It's like this wild animal over here, you know?
Did she hear? Did she hear him? Oh, she heard
She
it.
called the police already
Okay.
earlier.
What the hell you guys doing?
Just please don't go over there, okay? I'm going to go over there and talk to them, but
You're not going to do any good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is this isn't like just this guy calling the police? There's multiple people calling the police for whatever the fuck is happening over here.
Yeah, we have, I mean, this guy, look, all I know is, like, at this point, if I was this cop, and I saw the witnesses in the situation, like, being this aggravated, I'm gonna go over there. Okay, I need additional units. We need to handle this now, and we need to handle it in a way that is showing force and showing these community members that, yes, we are actually responding to their problems in their plight. Because right now, this guy doesn't think this cop is going to help them at all.
Yeah.
You know, that's where they're at. And when you have multiple people at that point, it's a very dangerous situation because that's when people take the law into their own hands. So you need to get on this. Like,
well, I don't want you going over there and getting you called in.
This is 3-hour parking. You got parked here all day long. It just goes on and this liberal bullshit.
Scott, thank God. If your daughter heard anything, I need that.
Okay, she was going to walk over and file a complaint.
Okay.
Listen to him. Listen to him. He's doing the whole rant and everything.
Okay.
Outside.
What is the photo? Do you know?
I don't know.
I couldn't see from when he was showing it. Did you see what the photo was?
Look at it. I got Officer Radmer here, and this guy, they're just going off. It's a mob. You just had Scott Bassett, the neighbor, came over. He's going ballistic. He's got it all. I mean, when does it end? I mean,
Look, I careful with the language. When I hear people going ballistic, going wild, I'm expecting fires to start showing up in that. Like, violence is ballistic. Okay, they're belligerent maybe, but they're not going actually ballistic. That's different. That has a physical connotation. Let's fucking keep the lines clear here. You know, they're obviously over the line, but it's all been belligerent, fucking disturbing the peace kind of fucking type of shit. It's not, they're destroying property. They're not, you know, they're not actually committing physical violent crimes. So let's careful with the language.
seriously great.
Yeah.
Listen to him. Hear him?
Before entering the brewing business, Kirk had run as a Democrat for the Wisconsin State Assembly in 2020, ultimately losing to Rob Swearingen. But his feud with Greg...
Swearingen.
That's
I don't
a
know why that
crazy name,
name's
by the
so
way.
funny.
That's Swearingen.
He also looks like somebody you would see on an infomercial for like drugs or something.
Oh, absolutely. He looks like someone who was court-ordered by a judge to do an anti-marijuana smoking PSA as a part of his punishment for being caught smoking marijuana.
Walker dated back to 2015, when Kirk criticized a Lakeland Times article about a local festival, accusing the paper of being misogynistic toward a female Chamber of Commerce director. Over the years, the conflict only escalated. In June 2020, after another Lakeland Times story, Kirk began publicly calling Walker a crook on social media, claiming he had heard Walker had a drinking problem. Then, in March 2021, Kirk falsely accused the newspaper of using a derogatory slur to describe the local Chamber of Commerce director. In reality, the paper had used the word idiocy to criticize the Chamber's actions surrounding a festival, not the slur Kirk claimed. But even this was only another chapter in their long-running feud.
So, funnily enough, I was about to include a video of a judge chewing out CNN for publishing fake shit in their paper.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it was just kind of it was a boring watch to a degree.
Right.
But this is something you have to like consider with defamation stuff. Is if somebody literally did not say something, you cannot claim they did. Particularly if it's something
weird.
particularly if it's something that would be considered damaging to their reputation.
Yeah, you're looking more like when we talk defamation, we're usually talking the term defamation per se, which is an explicit statement that doesn't need any like court proceedings because the statement and implication in of itself is so extreme, the damage is immediately assumed. That's defamation per se. Calling someone a PDF file, calling someone a rapist, stuff like that, that is going to get you, or potentially get you hit with defamation per se. What we're talking here is more defamation per quote, where it's not an actual criminal allegation, but it is painting the subject, the victim, in what's known as a false light. And that is enough to get to defamation per quote, or even false light. Some jurisdictions actually have false light as a charge, quote unquote, for defamation. So we're definitely more in the false light defamation per quote territory, not straight up, oh hey, this guy has committed criminal acts and I'm stating this as a fact.
Also, really quick, I want to touch on this before like this misinformation gets too terribly far. But Unknown Entity says, did you see the new toy import regulations? Now anime merch, including figures, fall under new regulations, making the government have more ways to confiscate and destroy your stuff. This is technically not true. There are new import regulations regarding toys. However, anime figures do not fall under that if the company actually files their paperwork properly. What was happening was people were ordering from smaller companies that do not have their shit in order, and then they were falling under this particular regulation because it's the default regulation if you don't file your paperwork.
Okay, so this is, us as consumers have to make sure that these businesses are actually, crossing their T's and dotting their I's. If they just don't do anything and they default to the basic classification, that's not our fault. That's not the regulator's fault. That's their fault.
Yeah. There's just paperwork you have to file now, and companies that were not taking care of their stuff were not filing it correctly. This is why I really only order from what I consider particularly reputable dealers. I understand that sometimes there's really interesting stuff from that small no-name company you've never heard of before, but sometimes it's not worth the risk once the price gets to a certain amount.
You're rolling the dice when you decide to deal with a smaller, lesser-known business.
Yeah, and as the prices start increasing, which they do for anime figures, you kind of don't want to risk it once it gets to a certain amount. You know what I mean?
This time, another family had been caught in the crossfire of Kirk's stunts.
Hey Grady, it's Officer Admer. It's going good. I just got on shift here. Yeah, so I just got on shift here. So I'm figuring out what's going on here. But they're yelling across the road and pointing, and it sounds like they were swearing and stuff at Greg and employees. And we also have a house right next door that they called and filed a complaint as well. Okay, I appreciate it.
They're flipping me off. The woman in blue.
All right, thanks.
I will tell you now, as somebody who has watched half of this video, this guy on the left does just like grate on my nerves. Because I understand that the guys over here are assholes. But this guy's a Karen. And I kind of don't like Karens.
Yeah.
I just spoke to
See,
701.
God. Okay, he's allowed to. He's
Yeah.
allowed to say fuck you, fuck everything. I could go straight up sailor mode, and there wouldn't be a goddamn thing you could do about it legally. You
Yeah.
know, focus on the actual violations, not the, oh my god, he called me names. That's so fucking gross.
He's going to be getting some deputies over here to assist me. You're good to go. I'm not going to go over there and get myself in a jam until the other deputies get here, because that's not smart for me to go there by myself with how they're acting.
Yeah, but you want to make sure you get
Yeah.
all of them. Every single one of them.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, you know,
This guy
these
is
are,
like...
look,
This guy particularly is such
but
an
you're not
annoying
representing
Karen.
your party well, and I'm only saying that because I heard fucking liberals earlier, so it's like, yeah, they're being horrible, but you're being a Karen. Like,
Yeah.
let's not, like, look, you have to make sure you get a, no, he just told you, very plainly, they're acting wild enough that I need backup, and I'm not gonna go over there and get in a dangerous situation without backup. But you have to get them, Mr. Officer, shut the fuck up. Go home. Go in your fucking building or whatever, and let me handle this at this point. He's being way too fucking, Karen-y. I don't know.
Look at them.
And
You're
it's-
witnessing that.
Yeah, it's all
Look at
being recorded, too.
Okay, well, film them.
Yep.
There
Yep,
you go.
we're good.
Get every one of them and arrest them. Flipping me off.
See?
This is crazy. This is actually crazy. You just told, like, he's flipping me off. Arrest every one of them. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is honestly...
really gross. This is really gross.
This is honestly one of my favorite kind of police body cams, where I can, to some degree, hate both sides.
Yeah, no, I do love these because, like, yeah, both of you are on the wrong side of this here. The only
You're-
person
like, you're
on
a
the right side
massive
is Officer
Karen.
Redmer himself. Yeah, you're
You're
like
massive
a
Karen,
flaming
you're acting
Karen
like a
right now.
baby. And they're a bunch of drunk, belligerent assholes who need to learn to control themselves.
You know what's really funny, though? I do find the party change interesting because all the people drunk and hooting and hollering and stuff are apparently liberals, and then these guys, it's usually opposite. It's usually the liberal Karen, very upset that some Republican people are at a bar having a good time, right? That's usually the setup. It's weird that this is reversed.
Yeah.
That guy, the guy standing there with the beer, they think it's a joke.
Well, I'm going to go pull up those cases, and when the deputies get here, we're going to go over
Yeah,
there.
but I would go over and get them now.
I know, but you have to understand it's me against an angry mob. It's just me. I'm working by myself.
That's why you have that. Listen, you getting this?
Okay, the absolute. Okay, you motherfucker. Oh my god, no, you need to go now. You need to go to your house and you gotta sit there because you don't get to oh my god. These people who
We'll go
think,
get them now because
you have a gun, just go over there and shoot everyone. Fuck you, dude. Actually, fuck you. Make Skittles.
Yeah,
eat them too.
He's a... He's fucking wild.
That's it.
To be-
The fact you need to go over there right now. He fucking explains reasonably. I can't say, well, that's why you have that. Are you? Get out of here, dude.
Yeah, I will say the only thing I will give him, and I'm not really giving it to him, I'm giving it more to like people as general. I've seen a lot of people that seem to believe this way about police.
Yeah,
It's like, no,
true.
just you have a gun, just go like face a mob of people, and if they get rowdy, just start shooting. It's like that's not how
Yeah,
police
there's
work.
a-
I know
no,
that's how
it's
the
not.
news wants you to believe police works. Your
It's
average
what the
officer is
media
not going to
has
go
told
into
you
a
how
crowd and
police
just start
believe
shooting a bunch of
works,
people.
you know? But it's not Starsky and Hutch, okay? We don't have freaking badasses in every position in our police departments. Go over there and pull a Danny DeVito. Yeah, he can't just go over there and start blasting guys.
What was the one movie about the police officer, The Rock Standing Tall? where he's a cop and he runs in with the fucking giant 2x4.
Yeah, that's what people think cops are, and they're not. These guys can't. All of them just can't pull a Die Hard. Okay? You think this guy's gonna go out and he's gonna pull a Die Hard? He can't pull a Die Hard.
Thank you, Zen. Why does this guy think cops are what does this guy think cops are, Superman? He's only one cop.
Yeah.
Cop isn't about to go over and start blasting, especially not with a body
That's what the guy wants, though. The guy literally, like, he's upset enough at these guys slipping him off and stuff. He would fucking be grinning ear to ear if he saw a cop just lose it and start shooting.
Yeah.
Are you witnessing this?
Yes, I am.
Beautiful.
All right. Do you recognize anybody else over there or no?
I do now.
Okay.
You got this, man?
Yep.
You hitting this?
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Yep, no problem. Pier 43. I have about 30 people over at
that's a
Brewing
lot of
Company.
people.
They're still consistently yelling profanities across the highway. I did speak to the father of the tenant next door. Sounds like the daughter is going to be walking over to make a complaint as well.
I will say, this is kind of more or less what Disturbing the Peace was intended to tackle.
Yes.
Because a lot of people like to apply it to a bunch of different stuff. But it really is supposed to be people intentionally trying to fuck with other people in public like this.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be,
Trying
this person upset me, I
the fact
overheard
that
what
it
they
is
said.
public as a shield, like, oh, you can't mess with me on my freedom of speech. It's like, no, we have disturbing, because you cannot use your rights to trample over and violate the rights of another citizen. Your rights only apply to you where the government is concerned. What the government can do to you in response to your actions. If the cops and the government is responding because you've been using your rights to fucking violate the law and the rights of another person, they're totally within their rights to quote-unquote keep the peace. It's why they were originally called peacekeepers.
Yeah. And it's just interesting because people seem to everybody seems to misuse it completely, because you get guys like these that think that it doesn't apply to them because they're in public. But then you get other people that think, oh, I heard somebody say something mean in public, so you just get to go arrest them now for disturbing the peace, right?
Yeah, or an overzealous cop will walk over to somebody and fucking, that person might be being a little belligerent, but all of a sudden they get arrested for disturbing the peace. It's like, not really. There has to be, consistent, prolonged, established pattern of harassment and disturbing, violating that statute, and I think we've met that here.
Like screaming obscenities at your neighbor
Yeah,
all day.
exactly. Yeah, all day. Exactly. You've been doing this for hours. This is beyond public freedom of expression now. You are just being an ass, and we have to respond to that. Interesting tattoo.
Hello. You're the one who lives here? Okay. Alright, so what can you tell me?
He's just been really loud. Like, I've been home for like 45 minutes and he's been like screaming, and then like 5 minutes ago, like just awful. Like that, screaming across the street.
Screaming and flipping them off and yelling over here.
I'm the one that called.
Okay.
I just called too. Oh, you did?
See, this is what I'm talking about. As the cop is here, more people are showing up like, oh, are you responding to my call?
Yeah, this group of people is quite literally disturbing the peace of an entire community, and we know that because a community is here going, oh, is it my call? Is he responding like that? Fucking like 5 people have called now. At this point, this is no longer freedom of expression, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is quite literally, no. You are just disturbing the peaceful nature of this community right now, and that's not okay.
They were flipping me off.
Just please, everybody, just don't even go over there and look at them. I don't want to make this,
I ran my leaf blower just to drown them out a little, so you don't have to listen to this nonsense.
Because right now, currently, I'm the only one working, so I'm waiting. There's some deputies who are coming, so I'm waiting for some deputies to get here as well before I go over there, because I know it's not going to go well.
They're just ignorant. They don't care about anyone else.
I think the deputies are coming from Rhinelander, but hopefully they're stepping on it.
So they've got... I thought
This
he
is a
meant
small
like
town.
he was just the one cop in the area. No, he means
No,
he is
he
the
was
he
the only
literally
one on
is
duty.
the one cop on duty.
Which means this is a sleepy town, not a lot of stuff happens. You know, so yeah, I can see why these people would be so angry, because in a town where you live, where it's nice, it's quiet, everyone knows everybody, and there's not usually anything like this going on, all of a sudden, all day, all week, however long they've been fucking pouring this shit, yeah, I mean, this cop's lucky he doesn't have an angry mob ready to attack the other angry mob at this point.
Yeah. This cop seems friendly, too. He seems nice enough.
Yeah, the cop is handling it well.
So if you're gonna have one cop in town, I guess you're good to have this guy.
Yeah, this guy's
like,
got it.
obviously there's other cops at the precinct, but it seems like maybe it's 2 or 3 people tops.
They're gonna put a lock on the store.
That's a county thing. Because, yeah, the county is the one who said he can't operate. I don't know.
That's interesting. That that the county said that his business is supposed to be closed.
I know everybody is asking.
Until the police get, like, the order from the county that, hey, you need to make sure there's no one conducting business at this location, the cop can't really get involved with that, because it could be a pending thing.
Yeah. Thank you for the gold coin, Crazy Koala Man. It's appreciated.
I'm asking that question myself, too.
Yeah. He gets close up and go before everybody gets here.
I had to pull up some stuff on my computer, but I'll be hanging out here until the deputies get here.
While Kirk's actions were nothing new to officers, Walker, or much of the community, they still managed to provoke outrage. In May 2021, Walker officially filed a libel lawsuit against Kirk after he refused to remove posts calling him a crook and a misogynist. Then in August 2021, while that lawsuit was still pending, Kirk made another shocking accusation, falsely claiming that Walker had allowed his own brother to die in a hunting accident so he could inherit the family newspaper business.
Oh, that's big defamation. That's big defamation. We in fact have a very similar case between Billy Mitchell and Carl Jobst regarding oh, you cannot blame somebody for an accidental death, whether it be, you know, self-deletion or a hunting accident or whatever. You come out and you blame another person for that, you are absolutely defaming that person.
Yeah. You can't just say that shit about people.
Kirk would later admit that parts of the story had been fabricated.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's gonna go over
This
great
is
in your court
wild.
case.
This is fucking wild.
I may have made up some parts of it, but
Hey, if I had to make up stories to get my point across.
I got my point across, didn't I?
My
Thank you, Internet
God.
Sin. One cop on duty, and these drunk idiots have caused enough of a ruckus for a valid disturbing the peace charge. Who wants to bet the whole mob is from out of town except for Kirk himself?
They're not. They're probably not.
Now, there's probably
That's the issue. These small
community of
towns
these
are
people.
big little battlegrounds for red versus blue in a way that you might not expect. Like I've seen what was that town I went through in Virginia? I think it was called Crew. Yeah, it's Crewe, Crew, Virginia. Red as hell, fucking like literally farmland, fucking red Virginia, and yet. Fucking went through there, and on one side of the street, there's a protest about abortion, anti-abortion protest, and then there across the street, and they're all locals, you can tell because they all have that trailer park look, but they are literally, it's half the town on one side, half the town on the other side, and they're screaming at each other across the road.
Yeah.
October 2023, a jury awarded Greg Walker $750,000 in damages, one of the largest defamation verdicts in Wisconsin history.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow, holy shit. That is, okay, dude, you're a loser now. You are actively losing.
Notice the rest of the article.
Every fight you pick.
Including almost $430,000 in punitive damages.
Okay,
it was
so that's
over
well
$1 million
$1 million.
case.
Well over $1 million. Holy shit. Bro, you got
Damn.
like 1.2 million in this.
It was decided unanimously by 13 jurors. Afterwards, Judge Leon Stens granted a jury request to have their names and addresses sealed after jurors expressed their desire to not have Backstat know their identities and locations.
Yeah, no, Backstat's a fucking maniac. You do not want this guy knowing who you are, where you live, any of that. No, absolutely makes sense. Thank you to the judge for doing that, because what Backstat would have done after this is he would have gone after his jurors. That's absolutely what would have happened.
Look how old
how
this
do we know
is,
that? Because he
too.
still hasn't stopped. Yeah, this is
A Facebook post
like
in which
3-4 years
Backstat
ago.
falsely alleged that Walker contributed to Walker's brother's death in a hunting accident that happened 36 years ago so that he could inherit the newspaper.
Dude,
Why would
there's
you
no
make that
way. There's no fucking way. What is wrong with you?
What is your fucking deal, dude?
Why are you
What
so
is punitive
upset?
damage? Like punishment.
Yeah, punitive damages are basically on top of the actual realistic damages, the actual amount that the court finds that this is how much so-and-so damaged so-and-so. Punitive damages are something that the jury and the judge will actually impose on the loser of a suit to basically encourage others not to do it again. So basically it's showing the public, hey, not only did he have to pay for the medical expenses, whatever the fuck, he also has to pay this much just because that's how much we dislike that, and this is what you're gonna do if you violate the same law. That's basic.
Yeah.
Punitive damages are like a stopgap against people repeating and doing copycat crimes and stuff.
A year later, in October 2024, the judgment was reduced to $580,000, with Kirk personally paying $50,000 while the remainder was covered by insurance. But if anyone believed this lawsuit would...
Your insurance has to fucking hate you.
Yeah, no, he lost his... Look, they covered that, but I guarantee you they dropped him as a client after.
Yeah, that's not happening again.
Yeah, that's not... yeah, you fucking 500 grand... And that was probably near the max of your fucking policy, dude.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, no, we're never getting that money back from you. Just get the fuck out.
Yeah, just get out. Like either they're going to raise his rates to an absurd amount to get him to just drop them, or they will drop him themselves.
Put an end to it all, they were wrong. Less than a year later, Kirk was back doing what he had always done, and things are only going to get worse.
Okay. So they're all standing in their beer garden, looking over at Greg Walker, flipping him off, tossing at him and everything. Kirk is involved with that, and I know he has, I believe, what was it? For his open misdemeanor. Let me pull it back up here.
He still has more open cases.
Of course he does. This guy is clearly not someone who can keep his mouth shut.
There's like 30 people there. The only one I recognize is Kirk. I can identify them when we go up. Brian. Yep, he's holding up a picture. He's flipping them off. He's yelling over here. I'm at the residence right next door. And the tenant actually called us before Kirk did, and they were flipping her off and stuff. She just looked outside her window. They're all yelling profanities and all this stuff. So she called in beforehand. I'm at the house right next door. Bunch of people are on their way, so.
As the officer waits for backup to arrive, Kirk pulls out his phone once again to record a video for his social media about the incident.
The cop is next door getting statements while he's doing Facebook Live.
That's so funny.
Okay, everyone, we are here at the MommaOcco Brewing Company parking lot. Everybody say hi.
Oh, so this is where we were at the start of the video when the cop was at the girl's house next door taking their statement.
We've come full circle now.
Hello. And there is let's see. There's a police force around our place right now. Let's take a look at this gentleman over here.
Remember,
this guy is a MommaOcco Police Department officer.
And now we have more context to the surrounded by police as well, to know that there was never a chance in hell for him to be surrounded by police, because this town has one officer on duty.
Yeah. They don't have the physical ability to surround you, dude. Yeah. That's crazy.
And this is Greg Walker, everyone. Greg Walker.
Also, the guy next door, or the dad over here, mentioned that they take up all the street parking, which is supposed to be like 3-hour parking. Is this like not a parking lot? Because there's no cars in any of this, and this looks like at least one parking space here.
Yeah, but I will say this right here, Greg Walker, who's the owner of Lakeland Times, you are so in violation of so many things right now. Because at this point, it's just stalking and harassment. He's already gotten you for civil defamation. You're being incredibly fucking stupid right now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, again, if you're already on like a problem, like defamation with somebody, just don't talk to them, don't look at them. If they're on your side of the street, you walk to the other side of the street.
Guys, we're about to watch this cop fucking bring his hands up. He uses shadow clone jutsu, actually surrounds the business. Oh shit!
Walker, who is the owner of the Lakeland Times, who is, we call it the Westboro Baptist Church.
That might actually be defamation in itself as well, because of how bad their reputation is.
Well, he's further clarified his statement by saying Westboro Baptist Church of MommaOcco. So, that's really, what are you doing? None of this should be happening right now.
Also,
because
just so we're clear,
I'm not even
I like
worried
that I
about
was right that
defamation.
it's
It's the
Facebook
stalking,
Live.
it's the harassment, and you can absolutely be got for that.
I also like that I was right that he was doing Facebook Live, because you can see the
You
Facebook
can see
likes
the
in the
fucking,
corner here.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking hearts and the thumbs up.
The Westboro Baptist Church of Minocqua. Greg Walker has called the cops on us, and he expects Sheriff Grady Hartman. He expects Sheriff Grady Hartman to come and arrest me because they are friends. He expects Sheriff Grady Hartman to come and arrest me because they are friends. And I think somebody else with him is Heather Holmes. What's happening here, folks, is a standoff between the Hatfields and the McCoys. We have...
You're not comparing yourself to the Hatfields and McCoys, which, by the way,
even to
very
do that
bloody
is
ending.
fucking wild because they were quite literally shooting at each other. And that, look, all I'm saying is I, as an aggressive prosecutor, could absolutely make the argument that you just threatened this man.
Yeah, no, I think everybody knows by now that the Hatfields and McCoys had kind of a very bloody ending.
It was one of the bloodiest feuds in American history between two families.
Yeah, like I would not compare my rivalry with some guy who I'm already charged in court with defaming to the fucking Hatfields and McCoys.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
The biggest asshole in the state of Wisconsin, who would be Greg Walker, who owns the Lakeland Times and the, what are we talking about? River News of Rhinelander.
Hold on, real quick. I need a new window of this, and I need to go Wisconsin. Let's see if they have any. They do. Oh, look at that. Wisconsin Legislator 947.013. Whoever does any of the following is guilty of a Class B misdemeanor with the intent to frighten, intimidate, threaten, abuse, or harass. Uses an electronic device to diverge personally identifying information, including business ownerships, personal names, and stuff like that. So this guy is actually quite literally, to the letter of Wisconsin law, doxing these individuals.
Oh, yeah.
We're...
Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. He's like, yeah, no, he's super drunk. You can see it in his eyes. In his eyes. Alright, so what slurs are we gonna say? Let it gone. It's gotta be a good one, chat. It's gotta be a good one. Oh, so with that comparison, you are proving both sides suck. Yeah, I mean, both the Hatfields and the McCoys. Fucking sorry, that's true.
Sorry, I'm back.
And they're back.
Did I miss
Welcome
anything
back.
fun?
No, I was trying to figure out who wanted to say slurs, but they couldn't figure out a good one fast enough. Oh wait, clinker. Okay, there we go.
Knife ear.
How dare you? What are you, nice? Now, I don't know what your ears are or fins. What are those? I was trying to slur those, but I have no idea how to.
Giving a beer tasting, and we were lamenting the poor state of journalism in northern Wisconsin because...
Oh my god, this guy is drunk and he quite literally thinks he's a goddamn patriot in revolutionary America talking of revolution in the bars. Like, literally, that's what this guy thinks he is right now. I'm not joking.
Greg Walker
100%.
only reports the news that he wants to be told, and he also sues people when he doesn't like what they say about him because he's the thinnest skin.
He won. Like, I think we're forgetting that part. Yeah, he did.
And you know what?
sue
Maybe
you,
he
and
does have
won.
thin skin, but you objectively violated those laws.
I would
And
also
you know how I
say,
know?
like,
Because it's a fucking jury fucking decision.
The thinnest
Your own
skinned
peers
person in
in
the
it.
history of mankind.
But unlike most
I'm
well,
sorry.
I would also say, like, he probably has thin skin based on some of the other stuff he said. But also, like, somebody with... You can still go too far with somebody with thin skin, right?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
accusing him of letting his brother die
yeah,
so he
no,
could
that's
steal his
what I mean.
inheritance. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
clearly, yeah. Guy has thin skin, but it's not an excuse for you to do what you've done to the man.
That's like calling somebody weak because, like, they get knocked over if you tap them. But then it comes to find out the actual situation was you shot them in the foot. It's like...
Yeah, and then you
Yeah,
tap them. It's
maybe
like,
they
yeah,
are
you know what? I'm
weak.
gonna go down from the tap because there's a hole in my foot.
Yeah. Like, yeah, maybe they are weak enough that, like, a little tap on the shoulder knocks them out. But you shot them!
But
That's
yeah, you
completely
also
beside the
shot them.
point.
other times,
It'd be
he
like
isn't
that,
alone.
that
In
Eric Andre meme
2020,
where he takes out a gun, he shoots the guy and goes, "Why is he so weak?"
Kirk was also charged with criminal defamation after posting a photoshopped explicit image of Walker and one of his editors. Although the
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
no.
Oh my
No.
fucking god! There's no way! Dude, how is this dude? I feel really bad for the Kirk family that this guy shares your last name. I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's really fucking horrible. No
don't-
wonder.
you don't
Look,
Photoshop
criminal
images of real
defamation
people.
is very rare, but this constitutes criminal defamation because one, Kirk already brought it to the courts, to civil court, got it fucking handled, and the dude is still repeating process. At this point, yeah, we're in criminal territory.
Ugh.
those rare criminal charges were later dismissed, they resulted in strict bail conditions being imposed on him. But even that didn't stop him. In February 2025, Walker filed another lawsuit.
So I think that's what the guy meant when he said bail hopping. He didn't know what he was actually, like, trying to
Yeah.
phrase it as. He was violating the conditions of his bail.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
Against
bond
Kirk,
violation,
accusing-
but font hopping is completely different.
Yeah,
That's
I
where
guess he just
you
didn't
actually
really know what the
try
word
to
was.
run, you don't respond to your bail bondsman's phone calls, and you are quite literally having bounties put out for you because there's an active bond on you that you're bailing on. That's what that means.
Yeah.
him of violating their privacy by using Walker's name and face on his politically themed beer products, including one
Yeah.
called
No
Snowflake
way.
Holiday Ale without.
You can't do that. That's not just... He's arguing a criminal thing. You can argue just like a copyright thing with this.
Yeah,
Copyright,
this is,
trademark, IP, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, this is, well, it's weird. You're in Wisconsin. I don't know that they have the same protections against your face and voice the way like Hollywood or Tennessee does, because Tennessee, Nashville is big in the music industry, Hollywood movie. They have actors and singers and shit like that, yeah, there's actually laws that you could actually get charged criminally for doing shit like this. But I would be surprised if Wisconsin of all places had those same statutes in place.
Yeah. And to think, this guy runs a business. Like,
I know, it's really gross.
Permission. And even now, he's only rubbing everyone the wrong way.
I got the whole county coming right now, so I just started my shift.
Well, at least this is exciting, man.
This is an overtime shift, too.
Hey, Greg, smile for the camera. Greg, that's Greg Walker, everyone. Unfortunately, I can't. Oh, here we go. That's Greg Walker. Greg Walker is the publisher of the Lakeland Times. And the Lakeland Times has sued us for defamation. And Greg Walker has called the cops.
3911. I'm on law 1. Kirk is currently still yelling at Greg.
Hey, officer, raise your hand. You're on prime time. You're on prime time. Apparently these guys don't love to be videotaped because they're all corrupt. Are you going to stick around?
he's standing out in the open.
Yeah, he's not. They're not approaching you because that'd be fucking stupid.
Yeah,
but
he's
they're not
standing out in the
hiding.
open.
They're not embarrassed. They're not. No, that guy's got it. That is about the most casual fucking pose I've ever seen. Like, if you were to ever look up the term casual pose, it would be this guy. These guys are not fucking bent out of shape about it. He was earlier, but now, no. He's just waiting for the ball to drop, really. He's waiting for what he knows is going to happen, which is all you're going to be arrested for being retarded.
Also hard to tell from a distance, but fairly attractive.
You know what?
Cop.
I would love for there to be a public charge called retardation in public.
You're under arrest. What for? You were being retarded.
In public. You can be retarded. You just can't be retarded in public. Nobody fucking try and cancel me. I'm literally classified as retarded.
Greg, the entire
That's my word
of Wisconsin is seeing you with Heather Holmes talking right now. So these guys, Greg Walker and Heather Holmes, work for the...
You're not gonna do this again, are you? And insinuate there's some illicit relationship going on.
He's just really just blatantly doxing these people. You can't just keep and you're just doing it over and over again because you're fucking so plastered you can barely form a coherent thought.
Lakeland Times. Oh, Sheriff Grady Hartman. Here we go, everyone. Hey.
MommaOcco is full of rednecks, I guess, including the police force. It's literally one cop.
It's crazy.
Film it,
Also, yeah, I've been reading the fucking Facebook chat messages, and I'm like, you fucking bunch of brainlets, a bunch of fucking brain dead retards that have no idea what's actually happening.
Let's see what's going to happen today, everyone. This gentleman is walking over. Not to talk to me, apparently.
All right, we're going to have to be talking to everybody, so at this point, nobody is free to leave, okay? From what's been going on. I've been sitting here listening to everything.
Nobody is free to leave. Okay, hold on.
So nobody is free to leave at this time, okay?
Hold on.
Gotta go. We're about to walk out the door.
Okay. I saw you two sitting here, so you guys are good.
Yeah.
Nobody's free to leave.
Yep.
Sir, you are live on candid camera.
Okay.
What is your problem, sir? Why
Hey, look, Ava, it's a redhead.
Shut up.
We're going to figure out what's going on.
What's going on?
Well, I've been standing here, and you've been yelling over there.
Yeah.
You do realize you have no contact with him, right?
Huh?
You have no contact
I
with
don't
him.
contact with him.
You were looking directly at him, calling out to him.
Come on, man.
Hey.
We're going directly to my squad.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Take it.
Everybody look at this. And take this.
You're being detained right now.
Stop.
Stop.
Take this video. I'm not doing anything. Peaceful.
Unlock your hands.
Hey, how about you stop hurting my hands?
Unlock his hands.
I'm not hurting my hands.
Stop resisting, Kirk.
I'm not. Stop. I'm stopping.
No,
what do you
you're
want me
not.
to do?
Loosen up. Don't be so tense.
Put your wrist behind your back. Walk.
Why are you resting?
Exactly. Sheriff Grady Hartman. Hey, you need to loosen up the right one. I'm in pain.
We'll take a look at him, but you were pulling, so that's on you.
I'm sorry. I just want
Why everybody
you need
thinks
to
this
loosen
is
this
just
one.
the thing
I'm
they
in
get to
pain.
do.
I am in absolutely excruciating 10 out of 10 pain. Yeah, I can tell by your tone that you're in a lot of pain. I just said just the way he said that. You need to listen to this. I'm in pain.
Loosen the cuffs.
I'm sorry, I don't
hurting.
believe you. It's just the tone of your voice. Believe it or not, I want an insight check on that.
Also, yes, chat, I did just now notice his arrows are pride arrows, and it's the black and brown pride
Oh,
as well.
Jesus, oh my God.
I'm actually not fully sure what this one is, because I thought it was like black, brown, and one other color, but this looks like it goes to white, then black, then gray. So I don't really know what this version of the
what
pride flag
happens
is.
that's where you can tell it's not
Oh, it could be
actually,
where, yeah.
it's white and then to the rainbow, but that first part of the arrow has been like worn off. Because you can tell there's no definition to the paint on that back part, so that looks like wear.
Thank you, Internet Zen. If I had a nickel for every time I heard a story about a Wisconsin beer company using beers to antagonize, quote-unquote, the right, I'd have 2 nickels. It's weird that it happened
Which
twice.
I love
Hang
that
on, this was MommaOcco? Is this the same guy?
It might be.
It
Larry guy owns a
possibly is.
brewery. And has been doing, like, he's been in constant trouble since, like, 2019. In this area, so yeah. It could very well be the same guy.
Can you undo it? I'm in pain.
Oh yeah, no, it is brown.
Oh, it is brown.
I
It
see
is
now.
brown. Oh, he was fucking lazy, and he decided not to paint black on the asphalt. But oh, the asphalt's black. I'll just leave it black. That's retarded.
Wait,
That's so
is it
fucking
just...
lazy. You couldn't afford this. See? Yeah, he just said, "Oh, you know what? That's black enough. I'm not gonna paint the black part." Oh
That's
wow,
so funny.
God, talk about performative. You couldn't even invest enough money to actually get your message across, truly? Jesus.
Also, wait, give me a sec. Pride flag.
Also, Jesus, you have no parking space in here. Look at that. You
He's
have the
throwing me off
thoroughfare,
with,
and you
like-
have 2 spaces.
He's throwing me off with like his pride colors. Because first off, why are there 2 yellows? Is that supposed to be orange? I guess.
Probably
And
orange,
it looks
and
more like a,
didn't
a
mix well with the
goldish
asphalt.
color.
Yeah, it didn't mix well with the asphalt.
And then, like, this is the part I really don't get. Is this supposed to be like the trans colors? Is that like baby blue, white, and pink?
It's supposed to be.
If it is, he actually did it backwards because the black comes before the trans colors. It's supposed to be black, brown, baby blue,
That's why I'm
pink,
saying he's
white.
performative.
I don't even think he got the trans colors right because I think he put the pink on the back and the white in the middle.
So the trans colors are hilarious. I mean, even the LGBTQ, because he just did red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Yeah.
That's all he did there. And then he apparently doesn't know the order of the other ones, so he just guessed. This is quite literally the definition of performative.
Why didn't you just Google it? Like, I just searched
He
pride
could
flag
have,
and it's the first picture that
But
pops
that's too,
up.
look, that's too much work. That's a whole like sentence that he'd have to type in. Come on, he ain't got time for that. He has to call out that
Sheriff Grady
newspaper.
Hartman. Hey, you need to loosen up the right one. I'm in pain.
We'll
I'm
take a
in
look at
pain.
him, but you were pulling, so
So
that's
much
on
pain.
you.
Can you undo it? Can you undo it? I'm in pain. I'm in extreme pain. Can you undo it? It really hurts. The right one really hurts.
He said I'm in extreme pain. If I'm in
sound
extreme
it.
pain, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it because I'm screaming.
I didn't mean to not do this.
If you didn't resist, then it wouldn't have hurt.
I might tense up when being illegally arrested.
You broke a no contact, Kirk. You know that.
What do you mean a no contact?
You know you have a no contact.
Oh, come on. You guys are ridiculous. Ow. Can you just, I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm not a flight.
I like this female officer is very straight and to the point. Also, the fact that everybody knows his
she's dealt
name.
with the shit before. Yeah, look, when she walked up and said, "Kirk, you're going in my squad to car," like, everyone knows this guy and is fucking tired of him.
Also, I know a lot of the Facebook messages were saying that all the cops were like right-wing rednecks. I'm not saying right-wingers can't have tattoos, but there's like an awful lot of tatted up cops, tatted up people in this area in general. They're probably just tired of like liberal
There's nothing
bullshit.
to do but get a tattoo. That's the only thing you can do out there.
But I'm not even sure how many of these people are like explicitly right-wing. They're just like, I'm tired of your liberal bullshit. Like, you're just so far left, everyone hates your guts.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I would call this liberal bullshit. I do not identify as a Republican or a conservative, but that's some liberal bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, everyone's just, like, you're so far left, everyone's just tired of you. It's possible to be so far left that other lefties hate you.
Yeah, I think the cop's probably more in the middle, because when the guy fucking went off and liberal bullshit and started fucking, you know, tweaking out about liberals, he went across the street and Officer Redmer just went, okay. Like, he doesn't care about the politics, he just cares about the fact that it's happening, which is cool.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't need anyone else here. Everyone else needs to go back to the 12.
Can you loosen it up again? I mean, I'm the playlist. What are you going to do? I've never been arrested my entire life.
I don't believe that shit.
I highly doubt that. I incredibly highly doubt that. I imagine you've been arrested by this woman before. Which is why I have no idea why you're telling her this.
Like, she sounds like somebody. When she said you're getting in my squad car.
You were in the back of this car last week. What are you talking about?
The only cop that I have seen that has like more familiarity with a criminal there was a cop who walked up to a lady in a case I saw once, and he goes, "Come on, Janet, we're gonna put you in the back of the squad car."
I've seen that one. I've seen that one. That was really
And he didn't
good.
even put her in
like,
handcuffs.
Oh, no.
He's so used to it. It's like, just come on, Janet. And she's like, "Fine, you got me." Like, that is the only time I've seen a cop have more familiarity with somebody.
Oh my god.
Except for the last time.
Yeah, you.
I've never been arrested before, except for the last time.
Oh, except for the last time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and again, she was that arresting officer, so why you said that to her, I have no idea.
I've never been arrested before. Bitch, I was the one that arrested you last time. Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, those are my keys. Can you give them to my employee? Give them to my employee, because she wants... I'm going to move that car. Yeah, she's going to take my car. Good.
So I let the people with the babies go. They were sitting over there doing fine. They weren't yelling across.
Everybody else was yelling?
Yeah, pretty much everybody else.
I know why the cop did it. However, I highly doubt those two people with their kids at this place weren't somewhat in on it. Right? Because we know from the daughter that this has been going on for like 30 to 40 minutes. And it's like, if I took my kids to a restaurant, which, by the way, it's a fucking brewery, it's not a restaurant. If I took my kids to a restaurant and the owner and a whole bunch of people are drunken, belligerent, screaming obscenities across the road, I'm leaving, like, immediately. I'm like, can I get my food to go and just give me the bill or whatever, man? I'm getting out of here.
Who brings babies to a beer garden? A lot of fucking lonely, desperate housewives who like to get day drunk on wine and beer.
Yeah. And again, it's one of those things, like, I know why the officer did it. However, they 100% knew what they were getting their kids into. I don't know why they did that. They're shitty parents. In my opinion.
Definitely shitty parents.
Yeah, I'm right. The pink is in the back.
You know what? It actually worked, too. Yeah, look, here's the thing, too. It actually fucking worked, too, because, let's be real. Oh, you know, we're gonna go to this thing. We should probably bring the kids so they don't arrest us.
Yeah.
I'm not joking when I say that there are actually mothers who behave like that and believe their baby is more a shield from the law than an actual child.
For me, it's not the pride flags thing. It's I wouldn't take my kids to a bar. Like, I don't...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's that too.
It's a fucking bar. Like it's different if it's a restaurant that happens to have a bar in it. This is a brewery.
Yeah, this is literally,
specifically
it's called a
for
beer
beer.
garden. They might sell pizza as well. There's a place around here. It's a brewery, and they do pizza as well. Cause just one pizza oven, simple ingredients, whatever. But yeah, its main selling point is still the fucking beer.
Look, I'm not taking my kids there. What?
Else you were dealing.
He does have a bunch of parking spaces in here. They're just assholes parking on the side of the road.
1, 2, 3. He has 3 parking spaces.
Somebody could park it here.
They could, and it's not a ton. I will say that.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
wanna
a
see if
ton.
we see this parking
Look,
sign.
that's a shitty parking lot. Is what
It
I'm
is.
saying. It's a thoroughfare and also 3 parking spots. Did you not expect your fucking business to do much business? You could have expanded it into the lawn. You could have this weird ass fucking blue fence here. You could have fucking straight lines right there. You could have like an additional 4 spots. This is just bad planning.
There's a guy in a red shirt. I don't know if he's still in there.
Guy standing behind this fence here.
Yeah, a girl in the
Yeah,
red
the
shirt
rest.
was
What?
yelling.
Wearing a red shirt.
Antifa parking only?
No way. No fucking way. No Get this place out of here. Shut this place down.
Let me scoot
Shut
over,
this
chat,
place
so you
down.
can see it. I don't know
Shut
what's on the
this
bottom of the
fucking
sign.
place
It's
down.
like all scribbled out, but it literally says Antifa parking only.
That's crazy.
What the
That's
fuck?
actually crazy.
Yeah, no, liberal bullshit. I'm fine with the
Yeah,
neighbor
that's
description of it.
I was already at liberal bullshit, and we are definitely in liberal bullshit. And also, is this even illegal? Like, is it legal to put a parking sign like this that has to you're I don't know. That's weird.
I think
know
it
in California
technically
that'd
is.
definitely be illegal. In California, that would 100% be illegal. Because
Artemis,
if you're fucking pretending to be a goddamn official parking sign. Those are made by the city. Yeah, and that's weird.
Artemis says, guys, is this Lawtism or bar rescue?
Yeah, that's a good question. We're about
Jake
to see
Tapper
that
can't
fucking
save
guy
this
from
one,
Brooklyn
chat.
comment. Yeah, Joe's about to come in here and be like, "What the fuck? I'm shutting this
Joe
place
Tapper?
down."
I forget his name. I know it's Tapper. Specifically,
I thought it was Joe or
because I
something.
swear he changed his last name.
He might have. How do they know who's in Antifa? Well, it's not even that. It's just the fact that he even made the sign. That's really the point.
It's Taffer, sorry. It's
Oh,
John
it's Tapper.
Tapper.
Okay, Tapper. I mean, honestly, he should change his last name to Tapper because that sounds way better for someone who does bar rescue.
Guy in black shirt. This flannel.
But this time, Kirk isn't going to be the only one heading to jail. Soon, several others will join him after their attempt to support him led to consequences of their own.
Alright, as of right now, everybody that's in this facility is being detained from investigation.
Really quick, thank you, Internet Zen. So I just checked. Yes, Kurt Bangstad was the idiot who was fed posting about free beer day after the DC press dinner incident back in May, and the feds did pay him a visit. He wanted Trump's attention, and he got it.
Holy shit! Okay, this guy is.
So that's why
really
the feds
retarded.
showed up.
Yeah, Tapper, not Tapper. Yeah, we got it.
Everyone's going in handcuffs, so everyone can turn around and put your hands behind your back. Everybody line up. And that's how we're doing. No, not right now.
Literally.
Literally just walked in the door. Sure you did, buddy.
Yeah, as you're standing outside of the door with a beer.
Yeah.
Just want to have a beer.
Well, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, then, man. We'll get there, but we gotta figure out what's going on before that. Yeah. Everybody turn around. Hands behind your back.
Not right now.
They've been in there for like 2 months.
Why'd you leave your dog in the trunk for 2 hours, you piece of shit?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Get out! Okay, you're under arrest for animal abuse.
Akakuin gives Eva some head pats and says, "But officer,
This is
I got a
something
headband.
that
Tendies at this brewery.
I'm not
Officer
saying.
says, but
oh, you go,
officer,
yeah.
I ordered the tendies at this brewery.
So, I'm not saying this is a particularly left or right thing to do. This is like a shitster protester thing to do. Well, they'll
Yeah.
and like Ava mentioned earlier with the kids, bringing the kids because police are much less likely to arrest like a mom with their kid. It's the same thing this dude did. It's like, oh, I've got my dog with me, and he's like sitting in my car, and he's been in there for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
I gotta
that
go let
dog
him
was
out. You
in,
gotta let
that
me
dog
go.
was in a metaphorical holster to be pulled out when the cops came. That's why that
Yeah.
was happening.
Like, these are just really shitty people. And once you start realizing like the excuses people come up with, you just start seeing it everywhere. Like the guy's like, "Oh, I just got here, man. What are you talking about?" It's like, "Bro, you're holding a beer right now."
It's ridiculous.
Okay, well, nobody can leave right now. You're not going to be going to grab a dog.
Well, can you go let him out?
Which car is yours?
Ford F-150, F-151.
Okay, we can take a look.
How do you mistake a Ranger for an F-150?
The guy's drunk. All these motherfuckers are drunk. That's what's happening. I'm not even surprised.
Look at that after.
What's going on?
You know what's going on. Everybody was yelling, hooting, and hollering over there.
I didn't yell anything.
I was standing there watching.
I didn't yell anything.
We yelled nothing. We were quiet.
I didn't do anything.
And that's-
Drinking beer.
We're going to
Oh
figure
my
it all
god,
out.
listen to that whine. I thought the fucking guy across the street was whiny. You're like 5-year-old fucking who didn't get ice
was
cream
just
whiny.
drinking
That is,
beer.
yeah, that was crazy. That no man's voice should ever go that high, ever. Unless you're kicked in the balls. That was ridiculous.
Oh my
But
god.
officer, I was just drinking beer. Drink beer and don't be racist.
Dude, this is such a performative location. This is
It's
such
so
a performative
cringe.
location.
Do you
And
guys
then
not
this
have
guy
anywhere
walks
else
in.
to get a beer? She's crying. No,
yeah,
she's
I'll
trying
be right back. I have to tell
cry.
Papa Elfpire about this fucking location. He's gonna lose his shed.
Mizu, I'm going to glow like Chernobyl in a second listening to these drunk idiots. Suddenly the other guy going full Karen feels completely justified. No, that's the thing. The other guy's a Karen, but sometimes Karens have a point, right? It's not always, but sometimes Karens pick the correct target. And these guys just happen to be the correct target. Yeah, cannibalistic wizard. It's not fair! Oh. You know what's bad is I just saw this one last night. Like, this one had not come up on my radar. Nobody had sent this one to me. I just was kind of scrolling through Code Blue Cam last night, and I saw this one. And I was like, this is fantastic. I'm so ready for this. I was not prepared for all of the extra stuff. I only watched like the first 6 or 7 minutes. I was not prepared for all of the other garbage, like the Antifa parking lot. Oh, God. Mizu, remember a Karen that saved a kid from being kidnapped in a grocery store a long time ago? Not off the top of my head, but I don't necessarily doubt that it happened. I imagine a Karen would get it right once or twice. So, if you search MommaOcco, the first populated result is MommaOcco Brewing Company. Their logo is the Black Power Fist. They posted this yesterday. They're still posting shit. Ugh. Yeah. The fuck is this guy? I would show it to you, chat, but I don't think I can on some of this. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
All right, back. Sorry.
So Ava, I am going to screen share with you, and
Okay.
share
it.
with you some stuff I pulled from their Facebook.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry, chat. You won't be able to see this.
Oh, I think you could like show the screen or something.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't
this
know.
is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't like names and stuff. I'm in Cali. They got weird doxing laws. Oh, Paul for one. Thank you so much for the 5. The Karen dude was the person that the bar owner had been defaming. I give them half a pass on being a Karen. I really can give him a pass on being because he was literally like, oh, go over there alone. You have a gun. Arrest them all. Like he was being an incredible bitch just because they were flipping him off. Arrest them all. You do it now. Go over there alone. You have a gun. Like, that kind of shit I can't excuse. Whether or not he was defamed, I get it. He's angry, but don't be stupid.
So I will tell you, there's 1 or 2 pictures in here that I'm a little sus on, but I'm going to show it on my stream, so you can choose whether or not to risk it on your stream.
Okay, I mean, I'll just show it. I'm not
but this is their beautiful company logo. Thank you for the booba chat.
Oh no, I know. I just realized what this is.
Yeah, you just realized what it is?
I've been staring at it for fucking 2 minutes, and I just realized what it is. How did you make it? Look, and trying not to be racist, you made something more racist than I've ever seen before. The only way this could be more racist if that was cotton in his hand.
Exactly. It's so funny. We have this one. This is one of their weekend sales.
What is when Mitch kicks the bucket? You are a fucking dick. I don't like Mitch McConnell, but I don't wish death upon any politician.
Yeah, I've never liked the people that celebrate like political deaths. It just
yeah,
I don't
no,
like
it's get out of here. You're gross.
We have this.
Do you want to sell
Sorry, Jack,
fascist tears in Milwaukee? Fascist tears? Oh my god, dude! There's no. What is happening?
This is their actual ad for it on their page, by the way.
Hey, wow.
Looks beautiful. It's very graphic design is my passion.
Yeah. You know you could use transparent backgrounds to that, right?
So
this looks like something a fucking 12-year-old did in their PowerPoint computer class.
I don't know if it's this one or it's the next one, but I'll preface it because I don't want to stay on it for too terribly long. But you know how one of the charges that were being brought up in the defamation was that he's photoshopping real people into very sus situations to insult them? It is the next one, yeah. This is on their public company Facebook page. They are still doing this actively.
You are so brainwashed.
And then there's also this thing that I guess they were planning to do after he got out of jail. He planned to shut down the community's 4th of July parade. He is trying to like
So you're just
obstruct the
un-American.
community.
You're
He's
just
trying to obstruct the
un-American.
community's events. Yeah.
Yeah. Look. I celebrated a little bit. I like to celebrate the 4th of July, in congruence with how proud I am of the country at the time. I still had a celebration. It wasn't the biggest one, but that's pride in being America, being in America and stuff. And if you're trying to shut down any kind of event that is celebrating just being American, dude, get the fuck out of the country. That's all I'm saying. Get the fuck out of the country.
And just trying to shut down your community's like parade,
Well,
kind
that's
of regardless
that's what
of
I
what
mean.
it is.
Yeah, okay, you can be a fucking Scrooge in your goddamn residence and your business, but no, you are actively planning to shut down a community's fucking parade because you don't like 4th of July. That's crazy.
And then the last one I have here is, I don't know if this is better or worse than the other Photoshop.
Oh, this
but
is
he's
worse.
he's still doing it. And it's
This actually could be used in a subsequent, a re-defamation case.
Yeah,
because it involves the fucking sheriff and the local, like the one with the bigger fucking politicians. Honestly, he probably can't even be gotten for that because his sphere of influence is limited to his community. He can damage the people in his community that he's damaged. He can't really damage Donald Trump. He can't damage Mitch McConnell. That's not the scale isn't there.
But yes, chat, these are, somebody asked earlier, these are on not his personal Facebook, these are on the
His company's
company
Facebook.
The MommaOcco Brewing Company.
Way he's supposed to be professional.
Yeah. His page is nothing but these. That was literally, in no particular order, his last, 12 images he's posted. There's no other, I think there's one other image in between, but it's just a picture of somebody's house, and I wasn't going to share that because I don't know who he's doxing or why he's doxing them. Because it wasn't really a house in the video. Oh, and one of them is the picture from earlier in his live stream where he's showing the guy standing across the road.
Right.
And he's like, he illegally called the police on me. Well,
no, he didn't.
we just saw the police take you away from that incident. What? And the thing is, he gets support on his page. There's no negative replies to him, which tells me either he's removing them or
he's actively,
in his
he's actively removing them.
Yeah. Because the only replies on it are, he should be arrested for a felony. It's a felony to illegally call the police on people.
Yeah, no, he's retarded. And he's crafted his own echo chamber, and that's what he's wallowing in now.
Also, thank you, Death the Goat, member for 1 month. Says, howdy, Mizu. Howdy, Death the Goat. And then, thank you, Internet Zen. The level of political stupidity from Bankstad here is so strong. I feel like I'm a cursor in a mall stream. Yeah, I don't like touching on political stuff unless it's really funny. And I think this is really funny.
This is very funny. Especially, dude, know your location. You're clearly not wanted in this area. You're not in your demographic. I don't know what you're doing here. Your local vote clearly does nothing because everyone around you is red. So I'm just kind of wondering, why are you here?
Yeah, just to piss people off, I guess. I don't know.
You know everybody that was doing it? So the one that she took away, he was yelling. She's saying she wasn't. She was standing right next to Kirk going like this, over towards Kirk. Or over towards Greg.
I need to point out
the guy in black shirt.
Oh yeah, look at her, look at her, she's crying now.
That one?
Oh shit, it's the consequences of your own actions.
Yeah, it's really funny too that she's pretending like the cop that we're following right now was not standing right over there for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He saw you, right?
He saw all of you.
How does he stay in business? I would assume either online sales or the small liberal community in the area is actually enough to keep him open.
Yeah,
because let's be real.
For a brewery of this size, you might not need more than, I don't know, maybe 20, 30, maybe 50
Well, and let's
patrons,
be real. Some of these people
regulars.
are plastered.
Yeah, a lot of these people were plastered.
they bought a lot of beer today. Like, he's more than made his money off this small group of idiots.
He didn't actually buy any beer. No one actually bought any beer. He just gave it away for free. Like some of those episodes of Bar Rescue is like, dude, you're the owner. Why are you giving away your profits? And
he's got to have money packed away somewhere. Because of that defamation case he lost?
Yeah, no, he's clearly rich. He has to be wealthy.
Because that was, even after it was lowered, that's still a near $1 million case.
Plus he had insurance and he paid out 50 grand of it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't know anybody who isn't rich who can just drop 50 grand, whether or not they're insured for the other 500,000.
Yeah.
Black shirt can go, handcuffs, use the zip ties.
Blue shirt says he just got here. I didn't see him before.
Okay.
Yep. I didn't see these. Are you with her? I didn't see them.
Black shirt with phone.
Blue shirt that just walked that way and her, I did not see them do anything. They said they just got here. I believe they did.
Okay. Who else?
She was standing by Kirk, pointing over to Greg.
I fucking love Officer Radmer. Officer Radmer is being awesome. Those two could have been wrong place, wrong time. They're gonna be detained. No, I didn't see them. I think they're good. You know, fucking awesome for Radmer to really be on top of it. Because there were like 30 people that he had to fucking keep in mind of who the fuck is here and who do we have to talk to.
Yeah. And then this this lady's like, I didn't do anything. It's like, so she's standing right next to Kirk, directly beside him the whole time.
Yeah, she was doing the motions. She was like flipping him off, and she was like doing like hand wave motions and stuff. I don't think she was screaming, but she definitely was a part of it.
But and you could tell like everybody's immediately starting to cover for each other.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like, oh, they
these
weren't
guys,
here, they weren't here.
Look, the man and the woman have the same exact facial expression. That's the facial expression of, I know I fucked up and I'm trying to get out of it. Those other two, they're like, I just got here for a beer. I have no idea. And you can see it on their face. They have no idea what's going on. These guys, they know what happened. They know they did bad. And now is just praying to not be arrested. But that's already going to happen. Sorry to say.
Thank you, Forgotten Son, for the red card. Appreciated. Cole's there, by the way, says probably sell some at the local grocery stores. It's the same in my area. I know my area also has local breweries. They have some in the grocery stores. And people probably see those without any context to what they are, other than, oh, it's local, and maybe I should buy local today. You know? So it's very likely he makes some money off that as well. I imagine he has some stuff that's not, like, politically brain-rotted that he sells.
You got a group of people that are over yelling in that direction?
I'm not yelling!
I'm sorry. She just yelled, I'm not yelling. And that was fucking amazing. That was, you could not fucking ask for a better fucking demonstrable. Like, you were yelling, I'm not yelling. So what do you call what you just did then?
Thank you, Internet Zen. Says, given Kirk ran for office, he definitely has some money tucked away. My question is, how does he still have a liquor license? Well, apparently he's not supposed to be operating, according to what we heard earlier.
So, this place is supposed to be shut down. Although that could have been just them talking and being Karens, we don't actually know.
Mm-hmm. First while I was talking to them. You're an employee, right?
I'm an employee.
Okay.
There's another employee in there.
I didn't see her do anything. I didn't see them do anything.
These two?
Nope.
Didn't see? Okay.
No one.
Is that all we're going with? I want her, she goes.
I love he just fucking specific. Her specifically, she definitely goes.
Her? Fuck her in particular.
It's ridiculous.
I can go across the street and double check that I'm not missing anybody. If you want me to run over there,
Run over where?
talk to Greg if there's any I'm missing that are here.
Yes, please.
Are there any over there that you see right now that we missed?
She's definitely one. The guy, we got his plate. He walked out. He was one, that big guy that walked out. He was the same one.
Okay. Dude, what about that guy in the green shirt in the right door? I don't recall him
definitely.
too. Okay. These individuals over here on the left, I didn't see them do anything.
No, but the guy in the green and the blonde, for sure. I think I got video of them.
If you do, that'd be fantastic.
Collectively,
I got a
all
video
of
of
them
you.
were up in arms. Most verbally. She got in the car. I think you got her plate.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't show that. But no, she was definitely one of them. And those two in the corner, for sure, the guy in the green and the blonde.
Victim is reporting the green shirt and blonde hair in front of you were also involved.
We'll wait for one more, and then we'll have you. All right, how about you and Brian? Go ahead, take them, put them in your squads. Then we're going to consolidate at a different location. We'll load them all up in the transport van.
Okay. Brian. All right, sir, can you step this way for me? Can you turn around? Yep. Can you turn around for me? All right. Is your ID in your wallet?
I don't have a wallet.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
No.
It's in my truck. Different location.
With the dog.
All right. We're gonna.
So, I guess I can sort of let it slide that it's apparently in the truck, but
No,
you're
no, you can't.
currently in a bar.
You should have been carded and fucking denied.
The only reason I give it like any leeway is because I think maybe you could make the excuse he brought it in, got a beer, and then brought it back to his car, so he didn't have it on his person. Because I don't drink. I don't know the rules if it needs to be on your person at all times, or they just need to do the initial check. But that was my first question when he's like, I don't have my ID on me. And it's like, you're in a bar. Legally, they're supposed to card you. I know they don't always do it if you look old enough.
Yeah, because especially you look old enough, I get it. But you should absolutely have your ID on you if you're drinking.
Kay says it needs to be on you at all times. See, that's where I will just accept I don't know enough because I don't drink at all, so I don't know the rules about carding it other than like purchasing it at the store.
Like Dollar General, for instance, it doesn't matter if you look, 18 or 82, you are going to be carded. And if you are not carded, they actually have mystery shoppers who you don't card them. Oh, you get a red card, and now that entire store is in trouble, and you're probably fired.
Yeah. Oh, I know grocery stores, they'll always card you because they don't want to risk anything.
Go over to my car over here.
Jarrett, you're going to need to do follow-up with Rock.
Yes, chat. I've told this before. Not only do I not get shit-faced, I've never had alcohol in my entire life.
I very, very, very rarely drink. I think I drank one time some wine on stream, and that was it, and it was fine.
Yeah.
But I might drink. I can literally count on one hand. I might drink once or twice a year. Literally a year. So.
I do absolutely no substances other than arguably sugar and caffeine, which are admittedly kind of worse depending on what substance we're talking about.
It can be, but all things in moderation.
Sure to get video footage.
Yep.
And get all that.
He's gonna go on mine.
Okay.
There's one more of the blonde over there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go to this car. What all is on you?
I don't know. That's all? Yeah, that's my wife's phone, actually.
Okay. Is your wife the blonde that you were standing next to?
God damn, you were fucking plastered. Listen to him.
Okay.
Apparently.
The one in the red?
He is lying so
Brown
bad.
hair.
Alright, you can go ahead and take a seat in there.
So, what kind of, seems how they were flipping them off for absolutely no reason, and she made a call. What are they going to do? What are the ramifications?
Does he have a dog?
Yeah. Here. All right, you hear where we're going?
Yeah, PD, right? It's a sheriff's office.
He's got to be a tiny ass dog because I still haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
it's a small dog. Yeah, it's a small dog.
Thing with the business and everything, but are you going to be here for a little bit?
She lives here, so she'll be here
I'm going to stop by when we get.
Oh, he's a cute little guy.
Yeah.
Good doggy.
It's a little boo-boo.
Get this all going, and drop off a form for her if she can just fill that out of what happened.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Apart from Kirk, a total of 6 people were arrested during the incident. Each was charged
Sounds
with
about
violating
right.
the town of Minocqua's disorderly conduct municipal ordinance, a $326 citation, but each of their citations was later dismissed on the prosecutor's motion. Ultimately, Kirk Bankstead was charged with misdemeanor, disorderly conduct, and bail jumping. He also received a $300
He
the
did
reason
get
why that
got for
happened.
bail jumping.
Okay, he was bail jumping. Holy shit.
Interesting.
Maybe they just call it something like that. Maybe they call bail violations bail jumping over there. I don't know. I know some places call things different. Anyway, the reason why all the other charges on the citations were dropped on the other people is because Kirk was he was a ringleader. Had he not been there, the others probably would not have fallen into groupthink and violated the law. So you're going to want to throw the book at the guy who kicked it all off rather than the 6 people who, they were dumb and they were social animals and they maybe did stuff they now regret.
Also, it helps that Kirk had other reasons he shouldn't have been doing it as well, because he was doing it to somebody he's not supposed to be talking to.
Okay, and he did get a harassment citation. He should.
Harassment citation and was released a few days later on a $1,150 cash bond with conditions that he have no contact with Greg Walker, neighbors, and the other victims involved in the original call. Kirk later shared a post on social media describing how traumatic it was for him to undergo a strip search, change into the jail's orange uniform, and be held in a bullpen he said felt like a large walk-in closet that left him feeling claustrophobic. He also complained
Any room you enter is going to make you feel claustrophobic.
Huh? Are you fucking retarded? Are you actually retarded? Because no, you cannot have both ways. You cannot walk into a large room and be claustrophobic. I will punch you.
They let me out to go get a mugshot fingerprints about 4 hours after being locked up without a clue of what the charges were against me. You know what the charges were against you, you liar.
You know what they were.
Before escorting me back to my cell, the nighttime corrections officer told me I need to sign some intake papers. I told him I wasn't going to sign anything until I spoke with my lawyer and was told what the charges were against me. He told me that he wouldn't let me talk to my lawyer until I signed their papers. Protocol, he said. I also said that the phone system didn't work after hours anyways, so that I wouldn't be able to call a lawyer until the morning. Told him I wasn't signing anything, and the nighttime officer shrugged and led me back to my cell. I asked him if I could get an extra blanket because there was only one blanket in the cell and no pillow. It's not a 5-star resort. You're in jail. He said no because nobody gets an extra blanket. Do you have enough blankets to give everyone who asks for them? I asked. He didn't respond. In a few hours, I'll let him finish his thing.
Also complained about the food, claiming he woke up
cute. No. Hold on. The food was liquidy oatmeal, biscuits, and gravies. Like the kind you get at the continental breakfast at 1-star hotels. No 1-star hotel offers breakfast for free, you dumb bitch. Sorry, I know the ranking system, and you have to at least be a 3-star hotel before you're offering breakfast. 2 and 1 stars do not offer breakfast.
Oh, so reading this, if I'm the cop working the prison that night, I am pissed. That fleeing sensation turned into panic. I felt like I was losing control over my mind, so I went to a happy place inside my brain. I started singing opera, which is what I did professionally for 10 years in Chicago and New York. Singing gave me comfort, so I sang Nessun Dorma. The last word of that is a defiant vincero or victory. I later would sing Old Man River, America the Beautiful, and Oh Something Mio. When other bouts of claustrophobia started taking over my mind, I'm crying as I write this. I'm crying as I write this because recent memory of singing to simply gain control over panic is overwhelmingly traumatic.
Oh my god, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
All night
Send this guy to Iran. I'm done.
After spending all night in the cell, I woke up with stiff joints and depression that I think my subconscious used to keep me sleepy.
Huh? Really? Well, here's the thing about depression. It's something that happens over months and years, and it's just so you don't just wake up depressed. That's not how that happens.
What seemed like an hour later, the lady came back. Can you give me your tray? Come get it yourself, I said. I've spent an entire night in your jail. I still don't know what the charges are against me, and I haven't been allowed to call my lawyer.
You were told your charges. You admitted that you were told your charges. Shut the fuck up. Oh my
That's
god.
Not how this works.
God,
she said, give me your tray.
No wonder why he's upset at a fucking, at a newspaper editor. He can't fucking write to save his goddamn life.
Also, thank you, Internet Zen. I'm not a frequenter of bars that much, but you need to have your ID on you at all times for this exact situation. Also, my wife's phone, actually, is she spending time with her boyfriend and not you?
Joint
I
pain
tried to
and
go back to
depression after
sleep.
spending the night there. Kirk further claimed that even 36 hours after his release, his
Oh, he's doing the gay, like, anti-Trump Bengal thing, 8647.
Yeah, I
don't know what
just don't
FDT
care.
means, though. Fuck Donald Trump, I guess?
Yeah, there you go. You got it. You got it. Yeah, I didn't get it either until you said fuck Donald Trump. I'm like, that's absolutely what someone like this would wear.
It's not even like that they're wearing it. It's that they're wearing it on like these gay little charm bracelets that look like a teenager would wear.
It's like, well, no, it's like, is this your own self-affirmation bracelet? Do you need to remind yourself that you hate Donald Trump? Because this isn't for anyone else. You're not. Someone's not gonna ask you to see your arm. So can I see what your bracelets say? No, this is fucking again. It's the most lazy, performative way to be a quote-unquote liberal. That's all it is.
Thank you, Baracho Gato says, didn't even share a cell with Tyrone, and he's this much of a mess. Yeah, he had like a pretty average jail experience. People go through it. I'm not saying it's comfortable, but it's not like I was in Guantanamo Bay.
What do you mean?
Bay,
You woke up
basically.
with depression.
Yeah, I woke up with depression.
I woke up with a mild case of depression. I got over it by noon, though. Then you weren't depressed, you motherfucker.
still hurt from how tightly they had been restrained during the arrest.
Is that what he's trying to show there? Is his wrist being hurt from the
Oh,
arrest?
When he woke up with joint pain and depression after spending the night there. Kirk further claimed that even 36 hours after his release, his wrists still hurt.
There's nothing
No,
there.
they didn't. No, they didn't. You know
What
what,
are you
those are?
talking
Those
about?
marks are wrinkles because you're fucking old. Sorry.
And he's like, even my hand does that. It's because he's like flexing his hand upwards to like squish the skin in. What
Do
are you
liberals
talking
hate Donald
about?
Trump? You know what? To be fair, I would probably classify that more as a leftist or activist. I would say people who identify as loosely liberal aren't usually in the Trump derangement syndrome thing. Just as the same people who say, they don't say that that they're Republican. They say that they're conservative. Those people are typically the people who aren't, kissing Donald Trump's ass, but they still hold their conservative values and stuff. So I will correct myself, and I mean more leftist in the derogatory term than I mean liberal.
We were mostly saying liberal because the first guy said liberal bullshit, and we just kind of carried it on.
Yeah, that's really kind of where, yeah. Yeah, that is where we got it.
From how tightly they had been restrained during the arrest. As of April 14th, 2026, Kirk was found guilty following a no contest plea of disorderly conduct. The bail jumping charge and the harassment citation were later dismissed on the prosecutor's motion. Ultimately, he was sentenced to pay a $500 fine along with additional court-related costs, bringing the total to $1,083. But this incident is only another bookmark in Kirk's long history of run-ins with the law. As of 2026, Greg Walker and his editor are still pursuing a lawsuit against Kirk over the beer branding controversy. The lawsuit also accuses Kirk of using his foundation's super PAC funds to cover personal legal expenses.
Oh, there we go. So that's how he... Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
No.
That's a
Your
crime.
political action committees are not for that. You cannot do that. That's one of the few things that Trump actually got for, and it wasn't Trump. It was one of his underlings. But they tried to use PAC funds for something that wasn't PAC related, and you can't do that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. You can't do that. Thank you, Internet Zen. Everyone wants to send Bangstan to Iran. Meanwhile, I just want to send him to Leavenworth, KS. Not even Leavenworth, WA. The a-hole doesn't deserve to experience the glory of our German-based booze.
Tied to his ongoing feuds, something a judge reportedly described as potentially committing some sort of fraud against his donors. And if this isn't enough, Kirk has already found himself in trouble again after making another controversial social media post.
We almost got a hashtag free beer day. Either a brother or sister in the resistance needs to work on their marksmanship, or he faked another assassination to get a positive news cycle.
Okay.
You
Okay,
can't.
it's about, yeah, you can't, look, that's a call to action. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot say a brother or sister in the resistance needs to work on their marksmanship. You're not, that is inciting, yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that. No.
Offering free beer following a recent attack on the president. As of April 30th, 2026, Kirk posted another cryptic.
Hi folks, Owner Kirk here. The Secret Service and FBI have contacted me. I'm speaking with them with my lawyer Fred, and your lawyer's name is not named fucking Fred. I refuse. Change your name, lawyer. Just change it to something else.
Oh, look at that. Another call to action. You're supposed to have a private meeting. Sai, read it, Sai.
I encourage supporters to come if you can to make sure they don't do anything to me. If you don't hear from our socials tonight, something is wrong. I'm of sound mind and body, and I'm in no way thinking of harming myself. If you don't hear back from me tonight, don't believe a thing you hear from the federal government about what happened to me. I've directed my team to start communicating through these or other channels if I'm imprisoned. Listen to my team, who will identify themselves as such, instead of the federal government, if you want to be updated honestly about my status. Hopefully these agents are just as over this insanity as the rest of the country, but it's worth taking precautions because they are still a part of the Trump regime. Hoping to chat with you on the other side of this soon to tell you what happened, Kirk.
It's so gross.
It is.
Social media in the aftermath of the free beer controversy and live streamed the FBI's visit to his establishment.
Oh, we get to see the FBI visit. Thank you, really quick. Fail. Depression is the name of his cellmate. That's how he woke up with Mizu. Woke up with depression.
Oh my god.
And then thank you, Baked Buddhist. Are we not going to talk about the fact that's a grown man wearing a bracelet that looks like it belongs to a 14-year-old girl? That's what I just said.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we already talked about that.
Yeah. You know, I feel like the bracelet looks like something like a teenage girl would wear. Like, this is my friendship bracelet.
Someone just said that TDS is Trump in this one. No, this is ground zero for Trump derangement syndrome. This is the first guy to get it.
He's had it since day one.
Yeah, he literally had it since day one. It's a medical marvel how he's still alive.
The FBI and the Secret Service have just pulled up. I've got my lawyer, Fred. Hey, Fred. We're going to make sure that this is transparent.
Oh, so those are... Okay, so yeah, I remember this from earlier.
Yeah.
When the feds came
and live streamed the FBI's visit to his establishment.
The FBI and the Secret Service have just pulled up. I've got my lawyer, Fred. Hey.
Look at how he looks like a bum. If you're a lawyer meeting with the feds, you think you'd like at least have your shirt buttoned up and a tie or something. Does he have his collar popped? Oh, he looks terrible. Horrible lawyer. Bad presentation.
Yeah, that's not a... Oh, jeez. First of all...
Fred.
Shirt belly buttoned. He was wearing sneakers and not dress shoes. Like, I mean, really, just not at all put together as a lawyer should be.
We're going to make sure that this is transparent and public because we don't...
You see this sign? I can't read all of it, but it says MommaOcco Brewery, the least popular place. I want to know what the rest of that says, but like...
trust the federal government anymore. So hello, guys. How you doing? Hello. You're part of a very big live stream at the moment because, unfortunately, you may be great guys, but your president and your regime is not.
So, fun side fact, by the way, and this is...
You know, most of these people have probably been working in their position since before Trump was reelected. Some of these might have started in Biden. Some might have even started in Obama. You don't fucking know, yet you're going to this... Oh, my God.
Not these guys specifically, because these guys look younger, but there are still feds that were instituted under, like, Bush Sr. Like...
Todd Blanche was brought in under Bush Jr. as a border patrol person and has been in that position to this day. Like, you have to understand, not everyone in the government is unified with a particular party. They are public servants in the strictest definition. They serve, they do their job, and it doesn't matter who is the president at the time. They're just going to do their job.
Yeah. I was also going to say that, and this depends wildly between jurisdictions, but judges have gone back and forth with whether or not you are allowed to live stream encounters with police and agents.
So
recording is 100% approved, but judges go back and forth if live streaming is.
Yeah, that's true.
The idea is that if you are live streaming the interaction, it could be the same as kind of communicating that people should come to you to do something.
Which we already know that he has in that Facebook post that he posted.
Yeah.
He said, I encourage my supporters to come here to make sure nothing happens to me.
But it varies wildly by jurisdictions. I know some places have already ruled that you cannot live stream, and others that say you can.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the reasoning why. It can be very dangerous, especially if, like, yeah, no, this is happening right now. Someone down the road is a little fucking crazy, sees a live stream, decides, hey, I have a gun, and I'm right down the road. You don't want that. You don't, yeah, it's just a bad idea.
Thank you, Wolfsbane. Agent 47 failed. Patient 0 got out. Thank you, Internet Zen. Literally, the only reason this guy isn't in jail is because the prosecutor seems to be one of those soft on crime types. Damn shame that.
Not really. Nothing. Look. 100%. Nothing this dude has done gets him in prison, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
it's all
being
just
a
like
shitter,
fines and being
he's fucking
really annoying.
yeah, it's fines and stuff, and you go, oh, the prosecutor is no, the prosecutor's doing his goddamn job.
Yeah,
you know, if he kills someone, if he sells drugs, if he does stuff that actually warrants prison time, then absolutely I'm with you. But until then, sorry, he hasn't. That would be a violation of his rights if we were to put him away and not fine him for the shit that he says. If the government decides to silence him that way, now he actually has a case that I do not want him to have. I do not want him to be made any kind of martyr. He's a piece of shit. So let's just fucking keep things level.
And then thank you, Baracho Gato. The lawyer is probably just for their happy hour. That's why he's dressed like that. Also, I will clarify this because chat says they don't want it live streamed because they can't seize and delete it if it's live. So the specific reason they don't want it live streamed is because there was a sovereign citizen who was live streaming their encounter with the police, and at one point in the live stream said his SovSit friend should come and help him out. And one of his SovSit friends did come and help him out and gunned down the police officer on the side of the road. And that specific case is why people start asking questions about can you or can you not live stream.
That's the case that's looked to a lot when it comes to these laws and the judge's decisions. It's like, because this happened, we already know. It's no longer just there's a chance this can happen. No, it's happened before and it could happen again. We're not letting it happen again.
Yeah. So, like, I guarantee these feds would put a stop to it if this guy started saying, like, you know, people should come and check this out. People should come down here and check this out. And they'd be like, okay, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So the reason that we're here today is just to ask a couple questions, and then we'll be down here.
Got it.
So the question that I got first for you is, do you know anyone who wants to or has made threats to kill, kidnap, or inflict bodily harm on the president or vice president?
He does not.
Do you want to kill, kidnap, inflict bodily harm on the president or vice president, or have made threats to do that?
I can answer that myself. No, I do not.
Do you know anyone who...
Can I ask you guys a question?
Go ahead, yeah, consensually.
Is it always black suits? Because it's like Men in Black, guy. It's like Men in Black with a black car. It's kind of, you should change it up a little bit. All right, let's go.
By the way, most people wear black suits just because they're stylish, and they go with like everything.
Black is just the uniform color that everything looks good in black. I've never seen something look bad in black.
And the way you customize it with ties, like you can tell both guys have different ties on.
Yeah,
That's
they have
kinda
different
how
styles. And
guys do
also,
it.
I would say the guy on the right, he's more of like a dark gray suit, not a black suit.
Yeah.
Know anyone who wants to provide support to do the things that I just listed off of, either kill, kidnap, or inflict bodily harm on the president or vice president?
Absolutely not.
No.
Do you want to provide support to any of those groups that might do something like that?
Absolutely not. Can I expound on that?
Please do.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right
Look,
now.
Fred
that
might look like
lawyer
a
is a real
bum,
lawyer
but he's
because
still
that
the
was
smartest
best response I've ever heard. Look, that lawyer might be dressed like a bum, but he's got his knowledge. Can I expand the on that? Please don't. Please, just please don't. Holy shit!
Yeah, or Master just says, lawyer, no.
Yeah, no, please don't.
Yeah, no, that convinced me. He's a real lawyer.
Oh my god, okay, one of my chatters just said, look at the drink machines, and I just did. Choose reason over treason. Who is this guy? Where do you find these things? You are clearly building these things. You are a man possessed. I don't know what to look at you as. I mean, Jesus.
Okay, I'm not going to expand on that.
Good. If you brought in a lawyer, you should listen to it.
Can I
that's gonna
expand
kill
on
me.
that? You fucking idiot.
I want that as a sound clip. Just those two
You know
words
what?
back
You
to
know what?
back. Can I
Absolutely. Hold
expand
on.
on that?
Hold on,
Please don't.
Sorry, chat. Everyone knows when I do this, but I'm in the middle of making a clip, and we are gonna make this clip. Hold on, because that was just too good. I'll go back a little bit so I can do the recording.
Absolutely not.
Do you want to provide support to any of those groups that might do something like that?
Absolutely not. Can I expound on that?
Please do.
Okay, I'm not going to expound on that.
Okay, there you go. Okay, and now I go back to my wedding room. I'm gonna put that in the viewpad editor, and I'll send it to you.
Can I expand on that? Please
It's too good. Please don't. Please don't.
You're talking to the feds. Like, I
That
don't
is
think
so
you understand.
crazy.
The feds have a pretty wide berth on what they're allowed to do. So your lawyer's like, yeah, please shut the
Absolutely not. Can I expound on that?
Please do.
On that.
That's perfect.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. These guys are probably not bad guys. Let's be honest. They probably hate their job as much as we hate the federal government right now. They left me alone. We're probably all good. By the way, all you MAGA guys that linked the Secret Service and the FBI, it appears that they don't give a crap about your links. But the fact that you...
They do.
That's
I know
why they
they
showed
do
up.
because the Fed showed up to your place to ask you some questions. That means that they are very interested in the posts that were sent.
overwhelm them with links, probably force them to act.
Yeah, people don't understand this because, and you see this with Twitter a lot, is people think that just because somebody links the feds something that the feds are going to show up somewhere. No, the feds kind of rarely show up anywhere. The fact that they show up, the fact that they showed up at all, tells us that you have the means to do it, and that you were saying stuff that was like deeply concerning to them.
Force them to actually come here and question me, which, you know, maybe that's what you wanted. So you got what you wanted. However, First Amendment still rules, and we're never going to stop talking. I'm never going to stop talking. See you later. Over and out.
Want to step up your style? Check out CodeBlueCam.com
Crazy.
for hoodies, tees, hats, mugs, and more. Whether you're watching from home or on the go, there's something for every Code Blue fan.
And thank you, Code Blue. Always appreciate the channel.
Yeah, Code Blue, EWU, BodyCams, Midwest Safety. You guys are pretty good.
I always, every time I think of EWU, I just think of Ewu. Ewu.
Yeah, I do too. Ewu,
Ewu.
Ewu, Ewu Cam.
Also, chat, the other one I have for today is one I want to take a little bit of Schadenfreude in. Because do you all remember that, God, what's his name? we were having to deal with the one predator catcher guy and a bunch of his friends that were like trying to swing at me and Chibi Reviews and like everybody else. Like, oh, you don't
Time out,
understand. Lolicons are predators, and
Yeah,
well,
I'm
well,
actually forget what. That's how fucking forgettable.
Collab, thank you.
Forgettable. These. Yeah, thank you. Because I could not remember his name.
So one of the little guys that was tangentially involved in that situation, called JiDion, got himself arrested doing his little predator catcher thing,
And you?
and is also
How
on
fast do you think
code.
this is gonna get dropped? Do you really think the charges are gonna stick? I am a multi-millionaire.
Wow, we're just there with it all of a sudden, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise you, I can take this as far as you want.
When a famous YouTuber and his crew are arrested, it seems like the end of a harrowing day. But the events that unfolded leave some officers wondering just how far people are willing to go to film content.
I don't understand.
Oh, I remember. From what I understand, JiDion had decided this is actually not a pred catching thing. This one, he did start doing pred catch. He used to be a nuisance streamer. He used to do a lot of pranks and shit like that. Then he apparently had a come to God moment, decided to change his ways, shift his content into more pred catching, true crime, and stuff like that. This particular instance is when he was actually stalking and harassing his uncle, who's another creator, and he was accusing his uncle of squatting in somebody's property. This is kind of everything that has come to a head in regards to that case. I don't think this has anything to do with his pred catching.
It does not, but it's a little bit of schadenfreude from me that the predator
Yeah,
catcher is now
absolutely.
getting loaded into the back
Oh,
of a police
this,
car.
this has got to be Chibi Review's biggest fucking W right here. Because JiDion said some seriously, fucking, and hung his fucking self out there, and I'm like, God, I would love to see this guy go down, and guess what? We get to see it.
Something so stupid over some like YouTube views.
And to clarify, because the problem with the predator catcher channels is they aren't actually doing anything to help like kids. A lot of them are not reporting their stuff to the police correctly. They're not preserving evidence correctly, and they're basically telling the predator catchers, hey, you're not hiding your stuff well enough. We were able to find it. So now they're going to hide it better now that you've basically ruined all the evidence.
Look, a predator catcher is little more than a vigilante who actually makes things way worse than they ever could be beforehand. Because a lot of these things, oh yeah, we got all this evidence. Yeah, well, how did you get to, oh, you did all of this without authorities, without getting a warrant, without, okay, we can't use this fucking evidence. And now he's been tipped off that, hey, his OPSEC wasn't good enough, and now he's just gonna fucking make better OPSEC, and now you might never catch that predator. And it's because of you, the pred catcher. So fuck those guys, honestly. Straight up, every platform needs to ban predator catching as a genre or a content creation strategy.
Just banning like vigilantism in general, probably.
Yeah, really, yeah.
And a lot of them, and you can kind of see it here, is a lot of them do it to kind of cover up the fact that they're kind of shitty people.
Yeah.
Like everyone that's gotten into predator catching, like actually actively doing predator catching, has always been a problem. Like, I think a lot of people forget how the original To Catch a Predator started. Was they actually did not... Well, yeah. And it's kind of a good example, because how it started was they weren't even trying to, like, catch predators. They didn't even have the police on scene. It was supposed to be, like, an investigative journalism on what, like, drives people who are predators. And they needed some way to lure them out, and that's how they did it. And then once it turned into actually trying to catch predators, they started getting kind of loosey-goosey with how they were picking up these guys, how they were handling the information.
Because they were operating with cops that, look, cops are good to work with if you want to do this kind of stuff, but really, who you actually want to work with is the DA and the prosecutors and the people who can actually bring those charges against these people. The cops are civil standby. They can help, and evidence that they gather can be used in the DA or prosecutor's case, but guess what? They are not judge, jury, and executioner. Working with the cops is like working with half of a hose and you have a fire to deal with. No, you can't do it. And you know, you're almost there, but you're not actually across the finish line of where you would be safe in your your evidence that you have and everything is like good to go and good to be used in court, the only way you're doing that is not working with the cops, but working with the prosecutors.
Yeah.
The dispute begins around 10:49 a.m. on June 22nd, 2026, when a man named Joe contacts Woodhaven police officers from a local McDonald's in Michigan, claiming that his nephew and his friends are stalking him. His nephew is 30-year-old Kenneth Chambers, who runs the YouTube channel Skeeter Gene, which currently has around 2.
Yeah, to skeet a predator. What the fuck is wrong with you? Professional Chris Hansen impersonator. Fuck off.
It's yeah.
That's what all of these guys do.
2.5 million subscribers and is well known for doing sting operations. Joe tells the officers that Skeeter and his friends have been following him and filming him throughout the day. Over the past several months, Skeeter has amassed millions of views on his channel by posting videos about his uncle. But Skeeter and his friend and collaborator, 25-year-old JiDion Adams, a popular YouTuber best known for high-energy prank videos, social experiments, and comedic vlogs before transitioning into true crime content focused on exposing criminals through sting operations, have a reason for following Joe wherever he goes.
For the past decade or so, he's been financially exploiting and abusing my grandmother, who was also his mother. And before that, he was doing the same thing.
So here's the
You need
thing.
to go to family court. You can't
I'm
do
not
this.
saying
You
that
can't
this
do any of
guy
this.
isn't a piece of shit, right?
Yeah, he very well
Because
could
that
be.
happens.
But
there-
here's the
I
thing,
like
like
to
I
point
thought
people-
JiDion. Oh, sorry, go.
Now, I like to point people is there's an actual guy who goes into squatters' houses and convinces the squatters to
Oh, I
leave
love
by being a
him.
nuisance.
I
But
love that guy.
He has researched the law around home ownership in and out. Like front to back, he could quote
He knows
every
the laws,
single...
he knows the loopholes, he gets a lease with the actual homeowner, so he's there lawfully, and then he just makes the squatters' lives so uncomfortable and so publicized, they leave. He literally loopholes the loopholer. It's amazing, it's well done, it's well researched. The issue I have with this, and I didn't even actually know this until we just heard this part, I thought JiDion and Skeeter Gene, like, I thought that the uncle was just like, maybe he's squatting somewhere, whatever. No? Oh, you think he's abusing your grandmother. This needs the family court. Yeah, we don't know anything. And we don't know the ins and outs and the fucking trials and tribulations of your family. You could be completely out of pocket. The grandma could be completely aware of what he's doing and be like, no, I'm ill and I want to give him money. Fucking leave me alone. We don't know any of this. So the fact that I would say that this video in totality operates as a warning to vigilantes in pet catcher types. You guys need to be very careful not to shit where you eat and don't bite the hand that feeds. Meaning, don't make your own family into fucking content. That
and you
is
can't
crazy.
just like stalk him everywhere you feel like.
No, you can't.
Like-
You are committing crimes doing what you're doing because you think he's doing something bad with your grandma. He's financially exploiting her, which, by the way, very subjective view there. We need the courts involved to see if actual exploitation is going on.
Like, have you even informed APS about it? Have you tried?
Yeah, APS would be the perfect place to go to for this.
Like, if she's that old and that feeble, like, APS is like where you start.
Yeah.
And typically those services
Because
are
elder
pretty
abuse and stuff
solid.
like that, they're very real crimes, and you could have this guy fucking arrested if you do it right, but you're more interested in views than actually, you know, helping your own grandmother.
We should thought. Also, with how many views you make, if he's actually squatting there abusing your grandmother, why don't you just move her out?
Uh-huh.
You
yeah,
make
no, this is all
so much
performative
money.
and bullshit.
And it'd be different if it was like, oh, why don't you just move every random old person out of an abusive home? That's not what I'm saying. She's apparently your grandmother. If I was making that much money and it was my
you can
grandparents,
just talk to
I would
your
just move
grandmother,
them.
have her give you power of attorney, and then move her out and take care of her with your millions of dollars you made from YouTube.
Fucking wild.
To his grandmother, which is my great-grandmother.
Skeeter explains that despite repeated warnings from the family, his Uncle Joe refused to leave his grandmother's house and had been squatting there for months. So, he decided,
I was gonna go over there and kick his ass myself. But then I thought, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel and it's monetized, so I can just expose him on the internet and make some money off of him.
I see. So there it is. You
Why
have no
would you put
interest
that
in
in
taking care of your
writing?
great-grandmother. You're one of the oldest members of your family. And wait, I have a let me make some money off of this rather than actually help my own fucking family. You piece of shit.
Why would you put in writing, I was gonna commit a crime, but then I realized I could commit a lesser crime and make money off of it?
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh.
Why would you put that in
angry.
writing?
Yeah.
But according to Skeeter, when Joe still refused to vacate the home, he came up with a plan alongside JiDion to solve the problem once and for all. He moved JiDion into his grandmother's house, eventually forcing Joe to leave the property and end up at McDonald's. But according to Joe, the harassment did not stop there. He claimed Skeeter, JiDion, and their film crew continued following and filming him at the restaurant, ultimately provoking him to call the authorities. Joe goes on to describe how Skeeter and JiDion had been setting up speakers inside the house for a large party in an effort to upset him. Eventually, officers convinced Joe to stay somewhere else so Skeeter and his crew can no longer film him. But now, as officers accompany Joe back to the house to help him collect his belongings, they have no idea that the situation is only going to escalate from here.
Okay.
So here's
Pretty
the
good,
thing, by the way. If somebody actually is squatting and you manage to get them out legally, regardless, you still have to let them get their shit.
Yep.
It's
So you
kind
gotta
of
let them
like
get their
there's
shit, and you can't follow them to other fucking places of business to continue to harass them. Your harassment
Yeah.
campaign worked. He's out of the house. Don't fucking push the envelope more. Oh wait, what am I saying? You're a YouTuber. Of course you're gonna push the envelope.
yeah. You supposedly got what you wanted and helped your grandmother, and now you're like
and then you kept
tanking-
going. So it's clearly not what you wanted.
Yeah.
Hello, officers. Oh, what's good, my man? Yeah.
Just wait down here.
Okay. So, chat, we got a giant speaker here.
You're not gonna do something with these while the cops are here, are you? Tell me you're not.
Bro, the police are giving him a ride. I'm actually dead. Boo.
Yeah, they have to.
There's
like
is,
legal
okay.
requirements to this shit.
Yeah, this is like the civil standby shit that we're talking about.
The police are actually letting him get his shit out. Yes.
Yes, that's what's gonna happen. I don't.
What really annoys me with these like predator catching channels is ones like the skater guy that have gotten as big as they are. Why did you not go talk to a lawyer? I had the same thing with the Reckless Ben stuff. Is I was like,
yeah, same.
I've seen your channel. I've seen how much money it makes. Why
how
are
many
you just
times you've been
assuming
sued.
Yeah, why are you just assuming you understand the law? Why did you not just go talk to an actual lawyer? You
the
have
fact
the money
that it
for
took
it.
Reckless Ben a good part of a month after those lawsuits came out against him before he finally got a fucking lawyer. Dude, please, just I don't know. Oh no.
Yeah.
The reason why these people don't get lawyers is because the lawyers are going to tell them they can't do that shit legally, and they don't want to hear that. That's
I
what's
guess,
happening.
yeah.
But one of the officers soon notices an orange sedan following them as they transport Joe to the...
You are not following the police! No!
No fucking way! Yeah, this is how brain rotted these fucking content creators get.
But
Because
it's bad
here's the thing,
enough
right?
you're
He's
stalking
moved the guy out.
uncle.
The guy's now actually has his fucking his stuff. He's fucking gone. They're going into a McDonald's. You're still following him. It doesn't matter what this guy does. This guy could fucking go on his knees and commit Japanese ritualistic sewer slide, and it still wouldn't be enough. I don't know what you guys want. You guys push the ante so much. Apologies aren't enough. Fucking actually getting what you want isn't enough. At what point is it like, do you need to take out a gun and shoot him yourself? Is that what you want? Like, they always up the ante every fucking time to the point where they are stalking the police. It's not even stalking the other dude. They are actually following the cops to harass this guy. And they don't see a problem with that.
And, like,
That's
obviously
crazy.
the cops are going to be sussed out when they know that you have a beef with this guy they're transporting, and you're following them all over the place. They don't know what you're going to do when they take him out of the car. Like, you clearly look unstable to them. It's fucking wild, dude.
Woodhaven Police Department, where a friend is supposed to pick him up. Shortly afterward, Skeeter and JiDion arrive at the station with a large group of people, demanding to speak with Joe. By then, Joe has already left for McDonald's again, and when the detective tells them that Joe is not at the station, JiDion mentions filing a missing persons report, arguing that officers had taken Joe away from the house.
Yeah, Joe.
Are you guys nuts?
You guys
Also,
don't deserve
this is-
channels. You
Yeah.
guys, Skeeter, I'm sorry, Mr. 2.5, I know. YouTube needs to actually step in and remove your channels. This is fragrant and fucking, I mean, it's disgusting on a level I don't think I've ever seen before. This is this is more in your face than Johnny Somali was. Because he's interacting and acting like the cod law. Oh yeah, we want a missing persons report when you saw the cops took him? Oh my god.
This is also, like, a bigger problem because this is you specifically using police resources to try and stalk him by falsely claiming he's missing so police will go find him for you. Which is, in itself, another tier of crime. Like, I don't... What is wrong with you guys, genuinely?
This is so much worse than I thought it was.
Chat, there's a saying, never commit more than one crime at a time. I'm pretty sure we're on like 4 or 5 at this point.
Oh, went missing. You guys stole him. Where did they take him, JV?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Joe's missing. You guys stole him. Get the fuck out of here. That killed. You can tell from the officer's face, like he's not dealing with these people today.
No, this is ridiculous.
I might have JV like go make like missing people. You know, Joe?
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to find him. He's hiding from us.
Yeah, he's not in here, I promise.
You promise?
Yes.
You pinky promise?
Yes.
You
I take pictures of him all the time. Pinky
promise.
Yes, Joe's not in here.
I don't trust her. Is it cool if I check real quick just to make sure?
Yeah.
I can? I'm gonna just check real quick, okay?
It's around 3 p.m. now.
No, he is behind the counter. He just
What I think is
decided
happening with these employees is that because we know that he's traveling with an entourage of people.
Right.
Is they're probably just like, if I let him look in the back, he and his people will get
obviously. Yeah, no, look, the employers are absolutely, they made the right call here.
Yeah, they're
My
just trying to
issue
get them
is
out.
JiDion barging his way into the employees-only part of a fucking McDonald's. Whether or not they tried to stop you is irrelevant. They should not try to stop you. I don't know if you're fucking crazy or not, but the fact that you did this is so over the line.
Why would you let him back there? So we know from other shots that he's traveling with an entourage of like 10 to 15 people. And we can assume that they're all here with him as well in this restaurant. I think the employees are worried about what's going to happen if they try and say no.
Yeah, the employees do not get paid enough for this shit. There's no security here. Okay, a mob of people wants to come in and act a fucking fool. Just let them do it. Don't fucking aggravate them and let them leave. That's the fucking plan here, and frankly, it's the best plan that these employees can come up with.
Also, Baked Buddhist is right. Good idea, following the cops in a bright orange car. Although I do like it because orange.
I've always liked that car because of the color. Even though it's totally fucking, like, it's a pull-me-over car. Like, red and orange are not good colors if you want to avoid cop attention.
If you want to avoid cop attention, you want to go with black and silver. Particularly silver.
Or white. White is pretty good, too.
Yeah. White just gets annoying, though, because it gets dirty so easily.
Yeah, it gets so dirty so fast.
Black is your best choice of car. You don't notice the dirt that much, and police are less likely to pull you over because there's a million black cars on the road.
Yep. Try Lee, there's a million Lees.
Now, over 4 hours.
Oh, never get lime green. I know people really love getting lime green cars because they think it looks really pretty. You are getting pulled over every other day.
Yeah,
Don't get
no,
lime
that's
green.
that's like super red. Like, come on.
Unless you're somebody that follows like literally every street law in the world and drives like right on the speed limit at all times, don't get green.
Even then, you're probably gonna get pulled just for the color. I've
at
seen
some
cops do that too.
Since this situation first began, and as an officer arrives at the restaurant to speak with Joe again, he has no idea that Skeeter and JiDion are about to bring the storm right back to McDonald's.
Because, like I said, those people.
Yeah, that's not helping your case when the police are going to talk to this guy, and every time they're with him, they see you guys pull up right behind. You're making his case for him.
Yeah, this is classic stalking and harassment.
Come all the time, except this time there was 2 new groups. Okay, and they always come in, they start using the video, and they say, and then they don't want to leave, and then they did come back later.
Yeah.
The bald-headed guy, the one that starts the first round of video. So he came in, and I said, "You can leave." He goes, "No, we don't have our cameras." I said, "That's fine." I said, "But you still need to go." And he goes, "Do you treat all customers like that?" I said, "Only the ones that have videos and phones." So he sat outside. So then Joe was in and out.
No, yeah, I feel for this old lady who's just like,
Yeah,
brother,
no, she's
I'm working
just-
at McDonald's,
come on.
get out.
And look, she's works like the parking lot shit. She's got a fucking reflector vest on.
Yeah. He's such a dick.
Yeah.
So he said, "We are outside waiting for him." So I said, "You need to stay in." I said, and then there won't be any confrontation. So they finally did leave. But they
Okay, this girl is being awesome. She's actually defending Joe. Like, okay, look, you guys aren't allowed in. Joe is allowed in. Joe, please don't leave the store, because if they come in after you, we can now call the cops and actually get rid of them. This lady right here is the fucking goat.
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah.
That other group, that Batman, whatever he was.
Yeah. They're at his house, and they're not doing anything illegal. It's just super annoying. They're trying to get him riled up so they get their YouTube views. We're just trying to find somewhere for.
So here's something that the Skeeter guy and JiDion did not realize, is that because there are no active cases, because there's no paperwork trail of this guy being claimed to be a squatter or to be abusing his grandmother because you guys didn't file shit, all the police know is that you're showing up to this guy's house and constantly harassing him day in and day out.
Yeah.
That is the only story they can go off of, because you guys have not filed anything.
It's good for the views, though, right?
Yeah, it's good for the views.
Joe to go because they have access to the house. They're allowed to be there, and so is Joe, so we can't make somebody leave.
They have those shelters.
None really close to here.
Fun fact: most shelters just won't accept men. It fucking sucks, but most shelters just won't accept men at all. Because a lot of shelters cater specifically towards battered women, and they typically think that having men in the shelter would make them uncomfortable.
Shelter.
Yeah.
Then even homeless shelters and other things like that, they try not to be co-ed just because it's just a nightmare to deal with, and these are people already serving a disenfranchised group of people, and they're fucking tired, so they don't want to deal with that. Usually, if you are going to find a man in a shelter, it's specifically labeled as a men's shelter.
Yeah, and they're very rare, very few and far between.
But he said that his buddy was trying to find somewhere and trying to keep Joe out of the spotlight. So,
He'll be out at their house.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for the help. I greatly appreciate it.
While Joe has stepped out to run an errand, the officer later learned from the restaurant manager that JiDion and his film crew had returned to the McDonald's multiple times looking for him. The manager told officers that despite being asked to leave and informed them that they could not record on McDonald's private property, they continued live streaming. The group is then seen returning to the police station once again, demanding to see Joe. Believing they may head back to the McDonald's in search of him, the officer returns to the restaurant to keep watch.
Smart.
You are
okay, so now you've
stalking
established
really
the pattern, and
bad.
the cops are actually getting ahead of you now. That's
Yeah.
how fucking stupid you're being.
Yeah, your stalking is really obvious when the cops can predict exactly where you're going. Like, you've got to stop. Once the police are involved, you need to be gone. Like, quite frankly.
Look, once the cops got involved in how Joe moved his stuff out and all that, that should have been mission accomplished. Good video, fucking done. But no, you need more.
Yeah, Aura Master. It's like Aura Master says it. It's literally gang stalking. It's what the crazy people claim is happening to them.
Yeah,
it's an actual gang of people following him around trying to fuck with him.
Alright, we're gonna go back and deal with them. Hopefully we can see what we can do about getting them out of there, but...
Could you imagine when this first happened before they, like, followed him into the McDonald's and stuff? And Joe's like, dude, these people, they're following me around, they're stalking me. And everyone's like, oh, he's just crazy. And then they see the actual group of people stalking him show up and are like, oh my God, he's not crazy. This is actually happening.
We'll see.
And soon, a large group arrives back at McDonald's. But this time, the officers are ready.
Fuck yeah. Oh my God, oh my God.
What's the problem?
McDonald's doesn't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
Is he here?
Doesn't matter where he's at. McDonald's does not want you on the property. You guys have to leave. You're gonna.
Who's you guys? Can you be more specific?
You.
So they said these people?
Him, yes. You guys cannot be on the property.
Do not fight with police on the scene. It's especially because you are on someone else's property. The McDonald's parking lot is technically private property.
Yeah. That's the thing with McDonald's and McDonald's franchises. They buy the real estate and then they lend it out, they rent it out to the franchise owner. So they own that land that you're standing on. Parking lot, grass, building, all of it.
Yeah. And like, there is no fight to be had about like, oh, who can you name specifically? Can you name specifically what we did? They don't have to.
They really don't have to.
As soon as you walk through the door, they could go, I don't like your face, get out.
We reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. Quite literally, the fucking letter of the law, and the only exemptions are very rare, provable, like prejudicial things, like no blacks in here. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But as long as they're vague, they can kick you out for no reason.
Yeah.
They don't need a reason.
She even gave like the specific reason they have is like, you're in here to film, and we don't want like people fucking filming in here.
Yeah, you've already been given more than what they're required to give you.
Hey,
they're gonna arrest you.
Do you guys want some McDonald's? Y'all want to go inside real quick?
You're gonna be arrested for trespassing if you go in there.
Bro, why? You don't have any, like no offense, officer, but like, do you genuinely have nothing better to do? Like,
do you?
The irony of that statement.
There's no fucking way. And also,
the guy with the camera
after
stalking
he just
a man all
informs you
day.
that you have been criminally trespassed from this location, and you call out to your entourage who wants the McDonald's, that's I honestly, they're already being nicer than I am. I would have fucking immediately arrested him for that.
Yeah. And again, they don't have to give you any reason. They can say you're gone.
You don't need a reason to trespass you.
No baldies allowed. To be fair, your hair follicle status is not a protected class.
Yeah, it's not.
However,
it's not protected.
If you have a disability, I think you could maybe make an argument for ADA.
Hey, hey, I got milk powder and bonus, you motherfucker. Yeah.
Do you have anything better to do?
Officer, you're actually like supposed to protect and serve.
All right, get off the property. You guys are gonna be arrested for trespassing.
Okay, we'll leave the property, but like, I'm just trying to figure out, do you have anything better to do? Because this is like a...
Yeah, they told you earlier that they don't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
Because you've been camping out there for like 20 minutes, wasting taxpayer dollars.
I'm there for about 5. You guys need to leave. You guys are gonna be arrested for trespassing.
It's crazy how you don't arrest a squatter. That's crazy. Here, let's just stand on the sidewalk.
But the warning has little effect. Soon JiDion is seen standing on the sidewalk yelling, creating...
Did you file correctly against the squatter?
Are you acting manic right now? Like, are you okay, JiDion? Like, you're all fine, and let's stand on the sidewalk, and then I see you jumping up and down and screaming. This is reminding me of some Kanye West shit when, like, he's bipolar and he's on a manic episode and he's doing weird shit that makes no sense.
Yeah.
a disturbance and stopping vehicles attempting to enter McDonald's to patronize the business. At the same time, officers noticed 2 members of the film crew attempting to enter the restaurant with their cameras, prompting them to make their move.
Let's see if there's some McJoes in there.
Gotta arrest Joe.
Chat, man, is this what you want your tax dollars to go to? Cops camping out at a McDonald's to protect a squatter. He's in there? Really?
Shouting this across the parking lot.
Look at that.
Next
Look at that.
to 2 officers.
No, look at his face. It's perfect pause. Look at that. His eyes are slightly. Oh, and contents in there? It's
Yeah.
literally like you can see the gears turning. Can I make this? Can I just ignore the cops and fucking get this content? That's all.
And, like,
As soon as he heard that Joe was in there, his eyes just turned into dollar signs. That's all. He doesn't have a thought right now.
Like, it's so funny. You can see the cops in the background. One of them has their window down for sure. They can hear
And by the way,
you
they have
screaming
parabolic
about
microphones,
stalking
which
this
means
guy.
they don't even need to be this close to hear you.
Yeah. You're screaming across the parking lot. The cops are right beside you about how, yes, you are in fact stalking this man in the McDonald's.
Yeah, that's the face of content brain right there. That's the literal face of content brain.
Also, thank you, Baked Buddhist. It's so funny how these people construe protect and serve as do what I want. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Your
what he's
tax
doing.
dollars are protecting the man in there? Yes. But he's a squatter. Okay, well, the McDonald's isn't kicking him out.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Can we give them the camera? Yo, do me a favor, do me a favor. Be very careful. Just wear this as a backpack.
You are literally being warned from the microphone of the squad car. Do not do what you are currently doing. You will be arrested.
We told you not to do it. Recruiting someone else to do it is not okay. I love when cops use like the speaker on those things. I don't know why it's so funny to me.
It's great.
You didn't trespass them, so shut the up, bro.
You were just.
There's no way.
The cops are so patient with you, and they shouldn't be because you're a bitch.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, you haven't been trespassed.
Great pick, by the way.
What am I?
Just walk inside.
Just to get in my video?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
But make sure y'all stick together.
Isn't that backpack like 30 grand?
Yeah.
You just handed some rando a backpack worth 30 grand. As
Nah,
the
it's
police
one of his
told you,
entourage.
if you go in, you're gonna be arrested.
It's one of his entourage.
Yeah.
They have not. Yeah, hold up. Wait. Actually, come back.
There's no way these 2 dumbasses just heard the police say if those 2 guys go in there, they'll be arrested. And they're like, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Content
You're
brain,
all
guys.
idiots.
And that's how I know that these 2 are not randos. They are part of his entourage. JiDion's not handing a $30,000 camera backpack to a rando.
Officer, what are you doing? Officer, never trespass them. You can't trespass somebody.
1212 dispatch. We're gonna have one detained at this point.
Officer, you cannot trespass somebody.
Copy, one detained.
See you going too, Mitchell?
Here, give me my backpack, my man. Bro,
I guess. Put your stuff down.
Officer, you can't trespass somebody.
You're under arrest.
They
record this on your phone.
actually can, but...
Wait. Can I hold your guys' property?
Yeah. Got anything on you?
Oh my god.
Officer, why are you?
Just your phone.
Officers, where they trespass? This isn't gonna stick.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Officer, this is not gonna stick.
Wait,
Bet
so
they're
what are
not
we
laughing
doing?
now.
Breach of peace.
Officer,
Breach
this is
of
not
peace,
gonna
stalking,
stick.
trespassing.
Bro, this is the best make I've ever seen in my life.
See.
Yeah, I got you.
Is JiDion on the parking lot behind you? Because that's McDonald's property and you can arrest him. He's no longer on the sidewalk.
I don't
He
think he's
followed you
behind
in.
him. I think what Code Blue is doing is I think he's playing the audio from
Oh, that makes
JiDion's
sense.
stream in
Okay, that
tandem with
makes
the
sense.
body cam.
That okay.
Which is which is really cool because it lets us hear in real time what he's saying
Yeah,
without
here's what
having to be
he's
like,
fucking saying.
is he like 2 miles away? What's he saying?
Yeah, no, I
You
like
know?
it. I literally thought JiDion followed the guy back onto the parking lot property.
No, I think he's layering the 2 audio tracks, which is
Yeah,
really
I think
cool.
you're right.
They never even went on the property. How are you gonna trespass someone that never went on the property?
Yeah, there he is. He's still by the...
This is a violation of rights. This is a violation. You cannot arrest somebody that never went inside and was never trespassed.
So, they don't have to go inside Genius. The whole parking lot is owned by them.
What's super funny is everything that he's saying is just incorrect. Many states and jurisdictions already have under their trespassing statutes, they already have this covered. Because you think you're the first guy to send in a quote-unquote third party to break the law for you? It's through proxy, motherfucker. And guess what? Most jurisdictions have laws against that too. So he is absolutely within his rights to arrest this individual. Whether or not this guy was ever actually trespassed by the McDonald's manager. Yeah.
They're getting these 2 guys in because they were the ones they picked up specifically. I don't think he realizes they're coming for him next.
Yeah, no, you're arrested next because you did something to try and circumvent our lawful orders, and here we go. Peace.
They are arrested children that never went inside of a McDonald's.
You do not want to claim those 2 guys are children because you're in more trouble if they are. You now have contributed to the delinquency of a minor.
Yeah, there you go. Freaking perfect, Mizu. Love you.
You do not want to claim their children.
Yeah, so you're saying you recruited children on the street to do crimes for you. That's not good.
In fact, you have less of an argument of, oh, they went in there on their own if they're children.
Yeah.
Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped, you dumbasses. Okay. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped. These 3? Watch. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
He's yelling, so he's being disorderly. Yeah, everybody's looking.
Well, they think,
This is absolutely...
Yeah, here it is.
Where are you arrested for? Disorderly person.
You know
what? You're yelling.
Disorderly. You're under arrest for being disorderly.
Freedom of speech. You can yell on the sidewalk.
Sitting here causing a scene.
On the sidewalk?
Yep.
So you can't yell? Officer.
Anything I need to know about?
Officer, how fast do you think this is going to get dropped? Do you really think the charge is going to stick? Do you guys really think this is going to stick?
Sure, we have a
Do you want to waste your DA's time? I am a multi-millionaire. I promise you, I can take this as far as you...
Oh my god.
Multi-millionaire, but you can't get your grand into a better home situation. Fuck you.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Go on.
Hell, my grand's not even in a bad situation. If I was a multi-millionaire, you know for fucking fact she's living in a better home with a maid.
Dude, if I was a multimillionaire, my fucking my grandparents, whichever ones are left alive, anyone in my life is getting like their own fucking homestead if they want it. You want a New York high-rise apartment? Here you go. I don't give a fuck. I'm a millionaire.
Yeah. And my grand's living somewhere way better than she is now, and she's not even living in a bad place.
Yeah.
You're sitting here saying your grand's getting abused, and you guys won't help move her out.
I'm setting up family members in the fucking Azores for their sunset years, and you're over here being retarded.
It's so dumb.
Officer, you will be in a deposition, and you will be arrested. This is...
Here, back
100% you could
have. Call Jake and have him get my lawyer. Call Jake and get my lawyer.
This is ready to route. You want to go, officer?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to waste taxpayer dollars?
Yep.
Officer, can I ask you a question?
No.
Can I please?
No.
Sit.
No.
Do you really?
You're about to get obstruction, brother. Sit down.
Yeah, about to get obstruction, resistance. Just stop being retarded. Can I ask you a question? No, you may not.
Want to abuse me, officer?
Get your foot in.
I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
Officer, I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
How are you going to arrest somebody that never even went on the property?
You're under arrest for being disorderly, not for being on the property. Put your foot
Officer, I can't fit.
No, then you're going to sneak over.
Officer, I won't run. I'm not going to do anything.
That's
Can you
good.
just take off the head?
Go that way.
Can you put them in the front at least?
No.
Officer, I can't scoot. You're trying to push me, but I can't scoot.
I've had bigger people in the car.
Officer, you're actually hurting me. Officer, please.
Turn side.
Officer, I'm too fat to fit in the car. Brother, I've had fatter people in here than you. Officer, I can't.
They
I can't
definitely
scoot.
have.
I'm too fat.
Because here's the thing, they slapped one pair of cuffs on him, and it's very often they have to do 2 or 3 pairs.
Yeah.
For these bigger guys, so like, nah. Yeah, like, yeah, you're big. You definitely need to go on a diet, but you're not morbidly obese to the point where you can't fit into a car.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Officer, I can't move.
Let's go.
And trust me, even on just my channel alone, we have watched bigger people
Oh
get
my
put in
god,
cop
we
cars.
have, we have. It's impressive. Some of the sizes that they fit into the back of these things.
He's just like intentionally trying to lock his knee so he can't get around
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty simple.
I'm too big.
Put your foot that way. Let's
Officer,
go.
I can't. I'm not trying to be. Here, I'm not resistant, officer. I promise
Let's
you.
go.
It is literally my body autonomy. I cannot move. Can you just put my handcuffs in the front?
No.
And it'll make it so much easier.
You have to turn your body.
You have to turn and scoot that way.
Have you guys consulted with the DA?
That was so random. That was so
Have you
fucking
consulted with the
random.
DA?
We're in
Don't
the
you
middle
think I
of
have to?
we're in the middle of talking about getting you into this car, and you just randomly have you consulted with the DA? Do I need to get you into this car? What's happening?
Yeah.
I have a DA.
Scoot
You don't have a
your
district
ass
attorney.
No.
You
in
have
the
a state
car.
attorney. You
There's
can
no
go.
district attorneys down here.
What about state attorney?
Go. Put your feet in. Let's go.
Officer, I'm telling you, I can't move.
Scoot that way. There you go.
Officer, I can't move. Bro, you
excuse
pushing me is
that.
not going to do anything. Bro, officer, you're actually hurting me.
Come on.
Officer,
go.
I can't
Scoot.
move.
Yes, you can. Scoot
Okay,
in
can I step out and then slide in?
Yeah, step out and slide in.
Bro, hey, bro.
Set your butt in first.
I sat inside.
Set your-
Yo, call Jake and get my lawyer.
Hey, get in.
Officer, why you guys...
Slide your butt back. There you go.
There you go. He got in.
Anybody making the scene can slow down. We're
Oh my
secure.
god, he's not even in a
Even
cruiser.
after being
He's in
placed
one of
under
those fucking
arrest,
SUVs.
JiDion remains confident that the officers have only created bigger problems for themselves, as some of them try to
It's
make
so
sense
cute.
of the situation.
Breach of peace covers it all, so.
Yeah, it does.
Where are your car keys at?
Right in my pocket, sir.
Pocket.
This one here.
Where's your car at?
It's the black one up there.
That Black Fusion?
Yes, sir.
We'll take Lions for a Black Fusion.
You towing it?
Yep.
So are they all trespassing this property or what?
I told them to leave or going to jail for breach of peace if they don't want to leave. So.
Looks like they're leaving. I don't know who's all trespassing here. I didn't catch all that from earlier. So.
Hey, have you ever read our breach of peace ordinance?
Yeah, it covers everything. I'm good with the breach of peace.
It's stalking. I mean, we got a whole bunch.
I mean, dude, they are stalking this dude. Like, there's got to be some kind of resolution to it.
So we got 4.
I got 4 right now. This is absurd, dude. Is he arresting him too?
Oh, get out and get off the property now.
Yes, sir. I was not a part of this.
Then you better walk away quickly.
Yes, sir. I was just in the car. I'll leave. I'll have to pay. Dad, do you mind? Actually, never mind. I'll just walk home.
Now you're impeding traffic.
Smart idea, brother. Smart idea.
Yeah, oh,
Hey,
it's
do you
good.
mind if I...
Although,
never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, and now how the guy, if like he's walking across the street, now you're impeding traffic. This is what happens when you decide to play games. Now the cops are gonna play games and throw every little charge they can think of for everything that you do, and it's your fault.
Yeah.
Downtown unit, can you light this black?
Also, thank you, Entropy Denied. Says, I love how it's all, this won't stick, and DA will drop this. All lines from cop TV shows.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Black SUV up right here for us.
An episode of Suits.
Good, he's pulling up and stopping him for us.
Mark yourself.
We were just trying to pick our friend up.
Okay, well, you can't stop in the middle of the road.
Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
We were just trying to pick our friend up.
That's
Well, you
fair.
can't stop in the middle of the road.
That's the other YouTubers, so.
Yeah. And it's like, did you think that was going to work on the cops? Oh, we were just picking them up from the street. No. You don't just stop in the middle of fucking traffic and be like, hey man, we're going to pick you up there. Pull into the parking lot. And you can see that there's like a strip mall next door. You don't have to pull into McDonald's parking lot where you're all trespassed from. Pull into the strip mall. In fact, I think you're at the strip mall right now.
I have my insurance on my phone.
Is it the same,
it's the same
policy?
Same policy. That's not correct.
Okay.
Hey, should I back up?
I'll be honest, it's kind of a gaggle mess going on in here right now, so.
I know what's going on.
Okay, well, he'll eventually move.
I would not have admitted that I know what's going on with so many people getting arrested. I'd be like, yeah, no, man, I'm just fucking,
okay,
I'm
well,
passing
step out
through.
of the car.
I'm just passing through, brother. I have no idea what's happening
You're
here.
a part of this? Well, you might as well park and get out of the car because, you're going on a trip.
You might be coming in too.
Yeah.
Do all 3 stalking and breach of peace.
We're dealing with this all day long. The guy's harassed.
Oh, this poor cop just got here. Doesn't no idea what's happening.
Yeah, he's pretty green as a cop too.
Yeah.
He's pretty young.
He just showed up and he's like, okay, why do we have like 15 people in cop cars in a McDonald's? And the cop's like, oh, this has been happening all day. And he's like, oh, shit.
Ah, man.
I'm going overtime, aren't I?
Seeing somebody over there. It's been like an ongoing, like, years issue. They're like harassing this dude, stalking this dude. Then it kind of all compiled today. And now it's just turned into this. So, and then he decided to stop in the middle of the road where you saw him to pick somebody up, but. Need anybody anywhere? Are we good?
We should be good right now. I think everybody pretty much got off the property and left. This guy's over here filming, but yeah, there's probably about 30 other people. So long story short is this guy lives on Harris, getting evicted. His nephew, if this car's got a Tennessee plate, that's one of the cars.
Is it?
Yeah. His nephew is throwing you see him with the party hats and stuff on a eviction party for the uncle. They all have access to the house. They went in there with big speakers and they just with them for YouTube videos. So they've been chasing him up to the McDonald's for his YouTube videos. And McDonald's kicked him out earlier. They keep coming back while he's here. They keep kicking him out. And now they're sending more people up in here. So yeah, that's the one that was following me out. When I was taking him to the station the first time, they're the ones that were following me. And I think 2 more just walked in here. If you guys aren't getting food, get out.
No, we are. You saying what? We're just kind of confused. Yeah, I was just asking what was going on.
Are you guys involved in all this stuff too?
We were earlier. We were staying at the house, and then.
Again, why would you admit that when so many people are getting arrested? Are you guys involved in this? Oh yeah, we're
You know
we're
what
doing
the
all
best
this.
response to this would have been? Are you involved in all this? And he should have said, smiled at the officer and said, not anymore. And then drove away.
Again, when so many people are getting arrested, you don't want to start admitting to like, yeah, I'm involved in this. Like,
we just pulled up in here. They did a drink. We were out. We haven't been here the whole time. Like, yeah, we just pulled up. Yeah, we didn't. Came back.
Okay, well, if you guys are involved, I suggest you leave.
Okay.
And probably not.
We're trying to leave.
Well, you're going to have to be stuck here for a little bit now, unless you can squeeze by that, but I suggest you don't get involved anymore.
How many, why so many people? Just randoms?
YouTube followers.
Yep.
I don't understand all this, dude. Like, over nothing. Like, something so stupid over some, like, YouTube views.
If we don't get the ringleader of this, I'll probably just mail him a stalking ticket.
That's fine. I think it's him in the Audi. That's the Skeeter guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we start.
I'm just waiting for Lions to get this car out of here. I can roll with one of you guys. No process.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
He's one of those guys that he goes on, tries to catch like predators on YouTube. So he's got this following of young kids that think it's
Did
super
you
cool.
hear that, guys?
And
When he explained what these YouTubers do, this guy went and looked away. Why? Because even the cops hate fucking predator catchers.
Yeah.
He with his uncle. He's got all these videos of him with his uncle. And it's his uncle that's in there. Get off the property or you're going to jail too. Start walking.
Understood.
Start walking.
With the personal property?
They had it, it's their property. Start walking. Go. Yep, go. Start walking. Shouldn't have gave it to them. They're all still out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with him for a little bit. I don't know if I should. What about Steeler? Where did he go?
I have no idea where he went. The ones that came up on the property.
Did you ticket him?
I think you got a ticket. I don't know. The ones that came up on the property and were causing disturbance on the property are the ones that went to jail. I don't even know honestly who we have. We got quite a few. So.
All right, thank you.
Yep. If they come back into
What about this black guy over here? He was at the house.
Well,
and the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, I gotcha. So
he was at the house.
The problem was that they were here, and the ones that were causing an issue here is who went with us right now. Because they could have been at the house. They're allowed at the house because someone that has authority at the house is at the house. So the ones that were causing an issue here that weren't supposed to be on the property. But if Skeeter comes back and he starts bugging you, call us and we'll take him too.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because they were told not to come on the property here, and they were on the property and they were causing a disturbance.
They're allowed to come on my property. Right.
Yeah, no, that
No
sounds about like
way.
what his followers would have done.
Oh my fucking god. You guys are
'Cause-
making it way worse for them.
Well, because I know what's happening here because I've talked about this before. Is one of the first in real life content creators was a guy called Ice Poseidon, and he had a
Yeah.
circle that was called like IP2 or IP3 or something. And one of the things his followers would do when he went to restaurants or stores is because they knew the area he lived in, they would basically just search that store's name plus like the area code. And typically
Yeah.
from that alone, you could find that store's personal phone number. And they
Yeah.
would just start spamming it with calls saying like, oh, you've got a guy with a bomb in there. You've got like a pedophile that's walking through hunting children. They would just say whatever they could to try and get a reaction from the staff.
Jesus.
And that's one of the reasons like in real life streams have always been like considered like nuisance streams, kind of no matter what you
Yeah,
do.
they almost always happen.
Because all it takes is one guy to vaguely know where you're at, and then he's going to start doing shit to the nearby places to try and get a reaction. But these
Yeah.
are like actual nuisance streamers that kind of seem like they'd, to a degree, encourage this, or at least find it funny for content, right?
Yeah.
It'd be something they wouldn't discourage because they know it would get more views.
They're probably the ones who told their followers to do that.
Yeah. So now you've got like a poor little employee walking out here. It's like, what do I do about like just them spam phone calling us now?
Yeah.
Like, which, by the way, this could be like not just a harassment crime. This can also be like a monetary crime because you're actively impeding their business. Because they might need
Yeah.
those. Not saying they're making a ton of money getting phone calls to McDonald's of all things, but it is considered impeding business, and you can be like gone after monetarily for it, not just legally.
Yeah.
Yeah, just unplug it, ignore them. That's what they want, is you just answer and get annoyed. They just want to make you mad, so if you just unplug it and they don't have the chance. All right, so...
How many did you arrest?
I'm not sure, quite a few. I have 3 sets of handcuffs, and I use all my handcuffs, so I don't know.
Hanging out there.
Yeah, they're on public property, so we can't do anything about them hanging out there, so I would go hide back in there.
With all of the arrested parties on their way to the station, the restaurant manager and Joe both provide written statements about the incident. But back inside the squad car, JiDion remains convinced that he has done nothing wrong.
Of course.
Yes, sir. I guess.
Okay.
You're for breach of peace is what it sounds like, all right?
Breach of peace.
Breach of peace.
Even though I was on a public easement. Okay.
That's exactly where breach of peace happens, in public
Yeah.
places. Like, where did you think it happened?
What, you think you can do this in your house and the cops are just gonna come in, breach a peace, and take you away?
Yeah.
The only way breach of peace happens is if it's in public, you fucking dimwit.
What is the officer's name that arrested me?
You'll get all that when we get back to the station.
Okay. I just want you guys to know that once this case gets dropped, I am going to get a constitutional rights lawyer, and I'm going to go after you guys' qualified immunity. And you guys...
Okay.
You would not
have
get
fun.
their qualified immunity over this.
There's
Trust
no way.
me.
It's not happening. They handled.
It's
they handled
already
you very
difficult
well.
to get qualified immunity taken away from an officer, much less when it's no like huge egregious crime. Like, you weren't beaten to a pulp in the street. They put you in handcuffs and took you to the station. Like,
Which they're allowed to do. So yeah, no, this is smack dab in the middle of qualified immunity and what it's for. You're not getting it taken away over this.
and me and Ava have also talked about this before. If you do genuinely plan to sue somebody, never tell them
talking
you're
about it.
going
Yeah.
to sue them.
Yeah.
And especially
Yeah,
not
don't
what
talk about
strategy
it.
you want to
The
use.
time that they should find out that you're suing them is when they get served.
Yeah.
Will be in the deposition. You will have to answer for that because the DA is not going to take this case.
So fun fact, a lot of the times you won't even get an officer in a deposition for that. There's plenty of times where they just take the officer's written statement as enough.
Yeah.
Because kind of the way it's seen legally is when an officer writes a report that is considered a legally binding statement from the officer. Which is why he can get in trouble if he's lying on the report.
Yep.
When it gets dropped, when it gets dismissed, I am going for your qualified immunity. And I'm guessing this is a misdemeanor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what crime is yelling on the sidewalk? What does that
Read your
do?
piece.
We'll discuss when we get in, all right? I'm not going to try to have a conversation between this.
Okay. Between this
barrier.
Constitutional rights violated. I didn't know Woodhaven liked violating constitutional rights. Call my... Yeah. Give me a lawyer ASAP. Tell him to give me a lawyer ASAP.
I thought he was calling
you
a
had a
lawyer.
lawyer.
Is he calling a guy to get you a lawyer?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it actually was.
I would never
he
be a
doesn't have
nuisance
JiDion
streamer.
doesn't have a lawyer.
I would
Like,
never
come
be a
on.
nuisance streamer. But if I was a nuisance streamer, I would have at least a lawyer
I'd have a
on
motherfucker
retainer.
on retainer.
Yeah. Especially if I'm a multimillionaire, I've got a
Yeah,
lawyer.
I am a multimillionaire.
Even if I'm not
Okay,
a
buddy.
nuisance streamer, actually, if I'm a multimillionaire streamer, yeah, I'm gonna have a lawyer on retainer.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
come on.
No, he's not gonna let down the window. It's fine. Just stay right there. I don't want them to get you. They arrested me on breach of peace.
Can you
tell them to call Jake?
Can you get her out? We'll wait for me.
Okay.
Okay, can you move so I can see?
Oh, well, you want to arrest more people?
No, I just want to be able to see so I don't get into a crash.
Wait, record? Record.
JiDion, based on the area he's going across the road, if he can't see, it's far more likely
die.
that you're gonna get T-boned.
Like,
You
let him
trust me,
fucking
you want
see
the
what's
officer
going
to
on.
see.
Yeah, come on.
I could see his blinker. He's turning left. You don't want to get T-boned by that.
Record!
Hey, you got a second? My detective's asking if you fill out a written statement of today of what they've done to you.
Okay.
Are you able to do
Smart.
that for me?
Yeah.
That'll
I'd
get the
appreciate
stalking
it.
charges correct.
They've been following you around all day.
Yeah, and they drive around. They're driving around a U-Haul truck. I don't know. I think they're back at the house because I've seen them go that way.
Oh, I thought that was his U-Haul.
I thought it was
That's-
too, so that's really
Ooh,
bad.
That's weird.
Yeah, this is so messy.
Okay.
They like set up music equipment and speakers upstairs.
Yeah, I was there for that earlier today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. What happened to Skeeter? Did you guys give him a ticket? You guys were talking to him over here in an SUV.
No, I just gave him a ticket.
You gave him a ticket?
Yeah.
For what?
Impeding traffic for stopping in the middle of the road. That's the only thing I could have charged him with was impeding traffic. But we arrested 4 altogether, so yeah.
Now they were setting up speakers. What if they start blasting loud music? You guys.
Chat asks, why is the rich well off always the ones that are brain dead? It's because they feel like they can get away with anything they want because they have money.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying that there isn't a level of money where you can get away with stuff. Because I think we can all agree there's a level of money and influence where you can get away with stuff. However, these guys that are like, oh, I'm a multimillionaire. Yeah, well, that's cute. But the guys that are getting away with crimes aren't multimillionaires. They're multi-hundred millionaires.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, or at least tens of millions.
Yeah, like
Many Texas
they're up
accountants,
there.
They give it a 10. The law firm that I have on retainer is Keebler and Puddle. How dare you?
For legal reasons, that is a joke.
That is a joke.
This might be back there.
Probably.
So do you guys think these charges are going to stick? Do you genuinely think these charges are going to stick?
Sir, we'll have a conversation back here, okay?
Listen, man. Here, you seem like a nice guy. Was that guy who was doing all that, was he your boss?
Yeah, I'm the junior person, sir.
Just let him know, hey man, I want his qualified immunity.
I am the junior person here.
I want his qualified immunity.
1363.
I know my
We're
constitutional rights. I know my rights.
Here, if you want to get back to your vehicle.
Officer,
I feel like
how
you
can
don't.
someone be trespassed that never even went inside? What sense does that make?
If it's private property, they can kind of just trespass you for anything. I don't even have to let you on the property. Now, you can't be arrested for trespass if you're not on the property, but I can have you trespassed without having you on my property. Technically.
So you unlawfully arrested those other people, and then with me, I'm on the sidewalk, voicing my
Yes, he is
displeasure
trying to
with
intimidate the officer.
and you guys, through retaliation, arrest me as well. Is there a body camera here?
Yes, sir, it's on. It's recording right now.
All this to protect. Hey, you know when I get out, we're just going right back to the house. You know that, right?
That's fine. You're allowed to.
Yeah, but it doesn't
As long
sound
as you don't
good.
go back to the McDonald's.
Like, if what's his name, the uncle decides to, like, civil suit, that's not good to have with your lawyer.
Yeah, probably not. But
You know, as soon as I get out, we're going right back to fuck
it
with
sounds
him.
like
Okay,
this is that's okay, fine. You can do that as long as it's on that property. My response
Yeah.
would have been like, so long as you don't do it at the McDonald's. That's the whole reason why any of this has happened, is because you couldn't leave well enough alone. You got the win, and then you kept pushing.
all this to protect what? He's saying all this to protect the squatter. But again, you guys haven't filed anything about him being a squatter. You haven't filed a adult protective services case. You're just saying that it's happening, and the police can't just take your word for it. You need to file something.
So you guys aren't accomplishing anything. You're wasting taxpayer dollars. I'd appreciate if you get my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, where are they?
All right, calm down, Velma.
What's up with this Doma shit all of a sudden?
They fell in.
Yeah, I'll grab them.
It was not on my bingo card to file a civil rights lawsuit.
Oh god,
Yeah,
the
they
new
were.
guy
I
showed
get it.
up and had to deal with it. Yeah, no, they sent the newbie up. You get to say it for this guy.
Yo, what's good, my man? Don't worry, I'll pay for your bond. It's not gonna sit.
You guys can just come up to this counter.
I'm gonna get us with the best civil rights attorney.
Nope, right there's good for me. Stay right there for 1 second.
Ultimate.
So, I don't know what JiDion is doing right now. Civil rights attorneys are typically very picky with their cases. They don't just
They are
take
so picky.
cases.
Yeah, they are so picky, and it usually has to be a slam dunk for them to even be interested
Yeah.
in nibbling on that case.
Like, I've seen far more civil rights lawyers reach out for cases
That
or have like
usually will
lawyers.
happen. Yeah,
They are not. They're not just taking whatever asshole says, I have a civil rights case. Like, no, you've got to
yeah.
have.
No, you can explain what happened, and the civil rights lawyers try to be like, "Well, you're fucking retarded," and then he hangs up you.
Yeah. A lot of civil rights lawyers are trying to move the needle, like, legally, to, like, really protect people, which is why they typically go into those cases, because those cases aren't easy. They've never been
By the way,
easy
JiDion
cases.
didn't even Google his rights. He got all of his rights from like true crime shows and shit.
Ultimately, JiDion Adams was charged with misdemeanor, stalking, and breach of peace. The other 3 crew members were each charged with 1 count of breach of peace as well. A judge set JiDion's bond at $10,000, which he posted to.
I want to see this. This is live, by the way. We can see on the bottom. This was a Zoom court hearing. I want to know where this is
Yeah,
from.
this was a Zoom court meeting.
Secure his release.
Oh, I
The
would
other
love to
3
see
crew
this.
members also posted personal bonds. While JiDion was in jail, his and Skeeter's fans made hundreds of calls to the Woodhaven Police Department and Downriver Dispatch. Some callers reported fictitious crimes, including a false homicide, while others.
You can't. You can't
this
do
is
that.
and this is why I think these channels should be terminated. And why? Because whether or not it's for or against the streamer, every IRL streamer deals with this shit. Whether it's some fucking crazy fan or them fucking rallying up and weaponizing their own fan base, it doesn't matter. It always happens. It's always a problem. And frankly, for those reasons, these types of streams should be illegal on these platforms.
bombarded the Woodhaven police Facebook page to the point it had to be deactivated.
Flooded the Woodhaven Police Department's Facebook page with messages, and upon his release, JiDion launched a campaign called Free JiDion, claiming it would prove his innocence and what he believed was the bias officers had shown in favor of Joe. Skeeter, on the other hand, still wants Joe out of his grandmother's house. JiDion's pretrial hearing is scheduled for July 13th, 2026, where his defense attorney will begin addressing the stalking and breach of peace charges. If convicted, he could face up to 93 days in jail for breaching the peace and up to 1 year in jail or a $1,000 fine for stalking. Whether you're on patrol, on the couch, or in an interrogation room wondering where it all went wrong, look your best with gear from CodeBlueCam.com.
Thank you for that.
The
collection,
merch
Code
pushing
Blue.
is amazing.
Yeah. Did you want to call it there? Or did you want to touch one of these other two?
Let's call it there. My migraine is trying to come back.
That's fair. That is wild, though.
Yeah, that was perhaps I mean, I like you said, what's the German term for it? Schadenfreude or whatever the fuck? Like, I was experiencing a lot of that there. Yeah, I was experiencing a ton of that there. What isn't the definition like catharsis through someone else's suffering or something like that?
Yeah, or it's taking the pleasure in somebody else's pain, basically.
Yeah. That was amazing. JiDion, you deserve everything you get. So do you, Skeeter.
You're such assholes.
Yeah.
JiDion made a video saying he's quitting YouTube. Oof.
Oh yeah, no, we could watch that. I don't think it's very long.
Here, let me.
If it's too long, let me see. Jesus Christ, this fucking migraine.
JiDion. I'm assuming this channel is JiDion Premium.
There it is. I quit. It's 16 minutes long. That's a lot to see you're quitting.
Well, I guess really quick, let's see how that goes. Oh.
And watch, he hasn't actually quit either, by the way.
Yo, what's good, y'all, man? So, this is genuinely gonna be my last video ever like this. I'm never gonna make a video like this again, but you know, obviously you guys know what's all going on. You guys saw me getting arrested. You guys saw Code Blue's video and everything. I did a reaction to it, kind of like, oh no, this wasn't right. This is how it happened. Da 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 da. But genuinely, during the last few weeks, I've done a lot of just like inward reflection, and I've been talking to my fiance a lot, and I just kind of came to realize, you know, what I was doing wrong, and I also came to realize that truly your boy was spiraling. You know, I was genuinely losing the plot, and I have to say, like, genuinely, I feel like a hypocrite, you know, because just a couple videos ago, I was saying how what Alex was doing was a distraction from the bigger mission, and then I come along doing what I was doing, and if anything,
part of your problem is you still refer to it as having a bigger mission. You don't. You were never.
Well, that's
good.
the issue. He had this coming to God moment, so he is attributing all of this to a bigger mission in the spiritual sense. It's annoying. I don't know. I just, if you're going to go on a personal journey with Christ and be born again and do all of that, I don't think you're going to prioritize making content about your born again arc. You know,
no, I don't think he's talking about
very
Christ.
disingenuous.
I think he's talking about his predator catcher shit.
Yeah, no.
I
All
genuinely
that
think he is.
he's changed. His coming to Christ moment happened, and then he changed his content to pred catching and all of that. And he did it because, oh, I'm coming to God, and so I'm answering this bigger mission.
Oh,
and
did
what
he
I'm
claim
saying,
he was trying to become Christian now?
Yo,
Like back when
there's
when
this
he
huge
changed?
fucking clip about this coming to God moment that he had.
I didn't know that. I
Huge
just
fucking,
assumed
yeah,
he was.
Yeah, I watched it the other day.
I assumed he was trend
prepping to watch
chasing.
this fucking video today. And you know what? He probably was, but what I'm saying it is like, yes, he absolutely was, because someone who decides to undergo that kind of a spiritual awakening doesn't broadcast it on stream.
Yeah.
That's incredibly disrespectful to what you're trying to represent.
It was an even bigger distraction from the mission. You know what I mean? Now I had to pay 6+ figures for my lawyer fees and then my fans' lawyer fees and everything. And that money could have been used for the betterment of society. But now it's being used in the legal system. You know what I mean? And it's just completely unnecessary, and it's completely my fault. And while I still don't think I committed a crime, I still do think that, you know, genuinely, I was just being not only just an ass, but annoying. And I've come to realize that, you know, genuinely, streaming makes me the worst
saying
me.
Genuinely?
You know, thinking back on it, every quote unquote controversy, not even quote unquote, every controversy and everything that I've ever got into, anytime I trended on Twitter for something negative, it's always been for some streaming clip, you know, like the first one that comes to mind is the Pokemon situation. Then the second one that comes to mind is, you know, the Logan Paul thing. And then besides,
I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I. Know he's
This is
had
definitely
those
like a
situations,
JiDion
but I
fan
have
thing,
no
I
idea.
guess.
Yeah, it is. It 100% is. Where's the
Besides all
ukulele?
that.
Good question, chat.
Also, to clarify, because we were saying like your grandmother a lot, it was Skeeter's grandmother, the Skeeter guy's grandmother.
It was Skeeter's great grandmother.
Yeah,
actually.
And JiDion was just his friend, I guess, helping him out with it.
Yeah.
I don't know their
JiDion
exact
is the
relation to
person
each
that
other.
Skeeter hired, or didn't hire, but said, "Hey, move into my great grandmother's house to force my uncle out." So that's JiDion's involvement in this. He was basically he basically tried to do what that one Roy Cool guy is doing with squatters. Only he did every wrong decision you could possibly make in trying to do this.
Yep.
like, bro, I've been in countless beefs, and a majority, I would say probably like 85% of those beefs have come from streaming, you know? And I think what it is genuinely is, you know, I don't think it's a good thing to just look at a chat for hours on end and you're just like in real time getting opinions of people. And then, you know, I know probably some of my other streamers can attest to this. You know, you see somebody in the chat say boring or L stream or something like that. And then it flips a switch in you where you want to be more entertaining and you want to, you know, pump up the levels and everything, and you want to entertain. And I think the reason why I gravitated so much to streaming is because you're
a narcissist.
Yep.
It's not even like a direct offense to you. A lot of the top streamers do kind of rub me as like having some sort of narcissistic personality disorder.
You almost would have to have the way that they pursue that fame and stuff like that. They're just it's just peanut butter meat jelly kind of moment, you know?
Yeah.
You think I'm just like a instant gratification person, and there is no better instant gratification than you streaming, because when you make a video, you don't get that instant gratification. You can know you made a fire video, kind of like my going to the most racist town in America video. Like, I know that was a fire video, but it took like a month.
I forgot he made
to get
that video
edited and perfect. And then when I posted it, you know, it didn't pop off at first. It was actually a 10 out of 10. And then over time, it grew and grew and grew. And it did what I thought it was going to do. But it wasn't instant gratification. Whereas when you stream, you know, you can have streams where right out the gate, you have, you know, thousands, tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of people watching you then and there. And then people are clipping
I don't think
you
you've ever had
like
100,000
right away
people
and stuff
watching
like
you.
that. And you get that instant gratification. But I'm realizing that's not good for me, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's bad for everybody, because you got people like Queso and Jinxie and a bunch of other streamers who can stream and not, you know, cause any controversies and just keep it entertaining. But, you know, genuinely, I'm not that guy, pal. I'm gonna be real. And so, like, I'm not on here, you know, apologizing or anything, because I don't owe you guys an apology. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't affect any of y'all. But I do want to say that I see where I was wrong 1,000%. And to the people I do owe an apology to, you know, I've given them to them, you know, to the boys who got arrested. They're all 18 plus, by the way. I know a lot of people were saying that they were minors. They're all 18 plus, but still, you know, I put them in that situation.
You're the one who said they were
and they didn't
minors.
have to be. And at the end of the day, I shouldn't have ever been there. You know, with my values as a Christian, I haven't been moving like that, man. And I've
there
been
it is. Told you.
falling back to my old self. And I've seen some of you guys in the comment section like calling it out, like, JiDion, you're going back to your old self. You know what I mean? Like dibbling, dabbling in pranks and stuff like that. And, you know, even though, you know, Joe wasn't doing a good thing by squatting at his mom's house and stuff like that, you know, at the end of the day, who am I to just, you know, troll and stuff? I have so many other better things I should be doing. Like that time and money I spent getting that stream set up could have been for a bunch
It's like, oh, he's streaming at his, he's squatting at his mom's house. You realize that as the first boy, like, he's probably, that's his house.
Yeah.
Right. Like, it's such a weird, fucking bizarre situation, Lon.
of catches, you know what I mean? Getting bad people off the streets. And so what I'm here to just pretty much say is the shenanigans are stopping. The shenanigans are over. And genuinely, like, this was a very humbling experience that I really needed. And I genuinely think if this didn't happen, it just would have continued. You know what I mean? And who knows? It could have been something worse. It could have been something horrible that I could never come back from. You know what I mean? So I'm just blessed that God let it be something like this, you know, that I put myself in a situation like this to where I can actually rebound and do better. And you know what? You genuinely, to the Woodhaven Police Department, I see where you guys are coming from, you know? Like, bro, you're a small town and you got this YouTuber having fans coming all over the place and stuff like that. You know, you guys have never probably had anything like that happen in your town before. And, you know, quiet towns like to stay quiet. And, you know, to Officer Mitchell, you know, I called you out of your name multiple times. You feel me? Like, if I was a cop, I would arrest somebody too if I was getting called out of my name like that. So, genuinely,
that's why you're not a
I feel
cop.
like there's a lot of blame.
That's not
to go
why you were
around.
arrested.
And I feel like a lot of the blame has to be pointed right back at me. It has to be directed at me. And it rightfully so, man. You know, bro, I'm getting spammed up with I'm a multimillionaire. And, you know, genuinely, like, bro, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Genuinely, it doesn't bother me like that because it humbled me. It humbled me. The whole situation humbled me. And
I really don't think it did.
It really takes, yeah. If anything, this video is telling me is you're less humble than you were before.
There's always a common saying that you're not upset, or like, you're not apologizing because you feel bad. You're apologizing because you got caught.
And that's what it feels like, yeah.
Yeah, like, you've been doing this for a long time. You only feel bad about it now because you and like 3 other people with you got put in jail for a night.
And I'm just, the reason why I titled the video what I titled it is because I'm never going to stream again. You know, genuinely, you know, I love streaming, but it's just too much bad comes with it. And I don't know how to control myself. And so the best way to control myself is to distance myself. And so I just can't stream anymore. And I won't stream anymore because I actually want to be here for the betterment of society. And what I was doing during that stream wasn't for the betterment of society. Now, police resources are being wasted and judicial resources are being wasted. And bro, I've dropped 6+ figures on fighting this legally. You know what I mean? And it's just all just unnecessary garbage.
And that's
it
how
was
I know you're
garbage
not sorry.
content, too.
Because you wouldn't be
And
fighting
the crazy
illegal
thing is-
charges. You'd be actually, you'd be contrite. You know what? Yeah, I did do this. I plead guilty. I throw myself at the mercy of the court. That would be apologetic. That would be contrite.
Yeah. But you're fighting it, saying you didn't do it, didn't happen.
But you're sorry.
And chat, if it is publicly streamed, I will definitely look it up when it comes out.
100%, yeah.
Is, you know, from 2024 to now, I was making good content, getting actual bad people off the streets. And it's just crazy that I told myself that wasn't enough, you know? And I think it's just, you know, kind of just seeing all my friends, you know, like seeing Canel do his thing with streaming, seeing Kai, seeing people I know like Speed and all of them doing their thing with streaming. And it's like, oh man, you know, I'm like, I want to go back. And it's like, I'm tempting myself. And then I always just like go back into the streaming stuff when really I should have left that alone, because you guys remember the video where I said that I was done bothering society. And bro, look at what I was doing. Just bothering society, being a nuisance. You know what I mean? And
yeah, you're a nuisance
I was
streamer.
blessed to find something that wasn't nuisance, you know, actually cleaning up the streets, getting predators off the streets. And instead of just sticking with that and doing that.
See, I was right at the start when I said, like, oh, my mission was to deal with the predators. No.
Yeah.
He genuinely thinks that he was, I did good. I went to go hunt predators.
Yeah,
and stuff.
he really,
It's like, no,
yeah,
you're
he
still
really
doing
thinks
bad.
he was, yeah. My God.
You sucked then and you suck now.
Yes, you always sucked, bro.
Ugh. Do we want to call him there and be like, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good here. This ain't no apology.
Your apology sucked.
Yeah.
Break out the ukulele. At least it'd be entertaining.
But there you have it, chat.
We do appreciate you guys coming by today. On
Yeah, it's
YouTube,
pretty,
I will be
wild.
sending you to Akko. On Twitch.
I will also-
Oh, Akko's back on Twitch. I'll send you to Akko there too.
Okay, cool. So they've been on. Okay, so this is just gonna. I'm renaming this to JiDion BodyCam footage, and then I will also be sending them to Occo probably.
I will be back later tonight, chat. We are going to do some cards, and then we are also going. I believe we're playing Mecha Chameleon tonight, but I'll have to look into it. I forget what we agreed to do or what we didn't agree to do. We'll do something tonight. But bye, everybody. Love you guys.
Bye,
Have a good
everyone.
Got mine muted.
Cool. Almost done with mine.